Hey, what's up, Blue Jay fans? What's up, baseball fans? Here we go. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. It's the Baltimore Orioles, game number 3, as they are just getting things ready to rock and roll. I can't believe the series is finally coming to an end. What an unbelievable finish did we have yesterday, and I'm so sorry that we missed it. It was unbelievable as the Blue Jays, another comeback win. Are these kids for real or what? The Blue Jays, the comeback kids, they are fantastic, and we're gonna hope they can do it again and close out this series with a sweep. Let's go. Blue Jays and Orioles about to get together one last time, and we are minutes away. Well, we're probably about 5 or 6 minutes away, but what's up, everybody? Alexander, how's it going? Canadian Skull, good to see you. 45 comeback wins. Oh man, that is insane. 45. Remember that. What's up? Thank you, Canadian Skull, for putting that in. Alexander, hello. Aviator Dan, what's up? Eric, what's going on? Yes, indeed. He's going to get that start tomorrow. Should be huge. And the Jays are going to get this one going. Yankees and Red Sox going later today. We're going to be watching that. Hey, Bruce, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Tony, how's it going? You savage. Going to start tomorrow, and you know we'll be here for that one. Irene, what's going on? Max, what's up? The team is ready, and they are going to do it. Hopton, how's it going? Alfredo, welcome in, everybody. Joshua, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to the party. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for being here for some afternoon baseball. The Jays and the O's going to go toe-to-toe, and of course, getting the start today for the Blue Jays, and hopefully it's going to be a better start. The Biebs is back in town. That's right, the Biebs. Shane Bieber going to get that start here for the Blue Jays. Like I said, hopefully this one will be much better for him. He's going to go against Suarez from the Orioles, and the Orioles putting forward the lineup of Holiday, Beavers, Henderson, Jackson, Basallo, Mayo, Cowser, Carlson, and Jackson. For the Blue Jays, they're going to counter with Springer, Schneider, Guerrero, Barger, Kirk, Varsho, Clement, Lorpafito, and Jimenez. And can we talk about Kirk for a minute? Kirk with the sac fly to win the game for the Blue Jays. Hey, Austin, what's going on? Welcome in. They were coming back again, and it's Alejandro Kirk who sends us one in. Kirky was having a tough game. He was like 0 for 6, not a good stretch. And what was happening during that stretch is he was hitting a lot of ground balls. Kirky needs to get the ball up in the air. He needs to get under that ball. And as soon as he found a way to lift that ball in the air, what happens? The Blue Jays win the game. So we're going to be seeing how Kirky can play here today. What is he going to show us? And this should be a whole lot of fun. The Blue Jays currently, with the Yankees and Red Sox beating up on each other a little bit, Toronto sits 3 games ahead of the Yankees. They're hanging on to that lead because of these 2 wins over the Orioles. And Boston now falling 5.5 games back. Toronto still has a series against Boston still to come later on in they got 2 against the Rays. So closing it off, running the division, and it's like 17 games in 17 days. Hopefully the Blue Jays can shut it all down. They don't have to win all the way through, but as long as they stay ahead of the Yankees, it's all good. James, what's going on? Welcome in. We're awesome for Baltimore's Oreos. My favorite snack. Oh man, I would eat Oreos. I love my Oreos. I could eat Oreos all day long. I'm a little jealous though. Our friends over across the border, you guys in the States, have like a million flavors of Oreos. We only have a handful up here. Those, are you wondering, lucky number is 12. The lucky number is 12. Thank you, Austin. I love how you guys in the chat keep us up to date with the stats as they come in. Much appreciated for that. You guys are like all the color commentaries. I bring the play-by-play, you bring all the stats. It is so good. No, Alfredo, I did not see it yesterday. So immediately following the Leaf game yesterday, we hopped in the car, we packed it up, we headed out to our hockey exhibition game. And to let you know, we came away with the W. It was a 6-0 shutout. So the team looking mighty, mighty good. So 2 exhibition game wins for us so far this season. But yesterday, the Maple Leafs couldn't get it done. They lost to the Ottawa Senators. However, the Blue Jays came back and won, and so did the Toronto Argonauts. Bieber on the mound, about to deliver the first pitch. Here it comes, in there for a strike. Time is 1:38. First pitch is underway, and this game is official. Let's play ball. Nice pitch there by Bieber to come in. We're going to be watching his control today. This one is going to be outside. 1-1 evens up the count. 493 feet, Alfredo. That is massive. That is crazy. Steven, what's going on? Welcome in. This pitch outside again. Nice to watch a game and know the team can come back, right? It's so nice. Have that confidence to say, hey, if we're down by 2 or 3, the game isn't over until the 9th is done, because this team is coming back a whole lot. I mean, it's still a little panic worthy. Strike 2 call. It's still a little panic worthy. Would love to see them finish it, and get out in the lead and not have to come back. Yeah, he's coming up Hopeton tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day at the ballpark. A fun day. We'll see how he's going to play. Setting up Bieber. Pitch number 5 to Holiday. Count is 2-2. Swing, and that's going to be bumped into left field. A base hit as Holiday going on vacation down to first base. A nice little hit here to start the game for Baltimore. Bieber was kind of hanging that one out a little bit. Didn't want to give another ball. Reminds me of the 92-93 Jays. Ooh, those were some good years. Those are some very good years. Yes, Bruce, we are getting awfully close. It's this finger. It's awfully close. Hopefully, can we do it today? Jade, what's going on? Welcome in. Why is there a delay between your call and the graphics on the screen? Ken, that's a great question. So the different technologies in play, I'm watching here on Sportsnet. Sportsnet is a little delayed because they have that television delay. 0-1, Bieber delivering now to Beavers. So there's that little delay here where the technology is coming in near real time. That pitch in there, strike 2. So all the technology you see, all the stats is through API. It's very near real time, or we have to sit through the televised delay, which is slightly different. Yeah, it's always a little bit delayed. Beaver setting, delivers up high. I actually was looking at a different stream directly through Sportsnet versus the cable company. That one was like about 45 seconds behind, which was crazy. Hey, Raymond, what's going on? What a finish. It was amazing. John, hello there. Also have to add in on the graphics display. It takes a bit for the guys to plug in that information. That is very true, John. Swing, and that's going to be foul back. That is true. So what happens is something happens, it gets entered in. There's a like a database, a mass database. Jay, what's going on? No score, game just started. Hey, Michael. So there's like a master database it gets entered to, and that sends it off to all the widgets and all the stats. So there's a lot of technology going on. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Strike 3, you're out.
What a pitch coming in. First strikeout of the day here for Bieber. And that's the way we get it started. Ken, good morning to you. Gonna be a heck of a week. Oh, yes, John, indeed. Indeed. Hooey. Yeah, there's a lot of sources going on. Jade, how's it going? Day off from the ballpark, so decided to join the live. Jade, I appreciate you doing that. Welcome in. I hope you've been enjoying some time at the ballpark. Gunnar Henderson stepping in with his 270 average over 140 games. Bieber said he wants to be one of the postseason stars. I don't blame him, Michael. Hey, Aviator Dan, what's going on? Hippold, how's it going? Swinging, that's going to be fouled off over from Poland. Henderson is one of these guys you do have to be careful of. You know, Baltimore does seem to be a little deceiving. 2 strikes to him right now, 1 out, 1 runner on as Holiday, the leadoff hitter, got on with a single. Here's the 0-2 swing, and this is going to be poked right up the middle. Another base hit. Holiday's going to turn. He's going to stretch it to third, and he's going to come in uncontested. So runners on the corners with 1 out. No, I don't like to see Bieber giving up a couple of hits so early. Does take him a little time to get going. Herb Bichette is back most likely this week. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing too, Tony. I hear he's recovering nicely. And with a sprained knee, you always have to be careful. You don't want to rush it in too much. Why are you so dark? I can't see you. I checked the settings. Everything's good. Brightness turned way up. Doesn't seem to be dark. I got some big lights on me, so I shouldn't be too dark. Richard, are you seeing just me dark, or is the whole screen dark for you? This outside swing and a miss. Jackson swings through it. Jackson coming in 293, of course, through only 36 games. So the average a little deceiving so far. Savage gets called up. Who gets sent down? Damien, Family Gaming. That is going to be the question. Well, thankfully, I'm employed by the best team in the league, so lots of time at the Dome. Jade, that is phenomenal. I used to work for another team that spent a lot of time in the Dome, the Toronto Argonauts. Way back in the day, it's always nice to spend time around the ballpark. I do have to get back there myself. It's been a long time. Here's the 0-1, runner not going, swing and a miss. Strike called. Thank you so much, Jay, for hitting that follow. Messed up on me, so you had to switch back. Oh, Joshua. Yeah, I had a lot of issues, excuse me, over on the tubes this morning. Trying to get things set up. It was giving me all kinds of problems. Beaver going for the pickoff attempt to Vladdy. Did not get him. Good try, though. He sees that you have a nice microphone. So That's funny. That's funny. I love this microphone. Big shout out to Elgato. Excuse me. We last hockey season, we made the decision to upgrade with some Elgato stuff, and we went with the Elgato mic and webcam. Really, really great product. I do have to give them some props. It's not cheap, but it is real great stuff. We upgraded from the Blue Yeti microphone, which I did like a lot. But this one is a little bit smaller and has some decent sound. Yeah, Canadian Skull, they really, really do. Here's the 0-2 swing, and this is going to be hit up. Grab that second, over to short. There's one, over to first, in time. Punch them out. The Blue Jays get out of the inning. A nice DP to turn it around. Appreciate that play here. A little hop, skip, and a jump for the double play. Jimenez with a nice throw to Vladdy just in the nick of time. Woo! Few is right. Blue Jays coming up. Springer gonna lead it away, followed by Schneider and Vladdy Guerrero. DMG, what's up, Dallas? Welcome in. What a ninth yesterday. Yeah, Rock, that was special. That was a special ninth inning yesterday. Holy smokes. It was crazy. It was funny. So we were driving out on our way. We were headed out to the Milton area. And I kept checking the score. Finally, we were getting everything ready. And I looked at one point and it was 4-2, I think it was, if I recall. And I was like, oh, this doesn't look good. I checked the Argos. I'm like, oh, this doesn't look good. Started doing more things, checked the score again. And I'm like, oh my God, they came back and won again. Both teams. It was amazing. It was so good to see both teams with the comeback, which was nice. Yeah, Richard, it sounds like it's something on your end, my friend. Sounds like it's something over on your side. I predict a Springer Dinger. Can we see it? Holy smokes, it was a nice. Yeah, it was. I'm so happy you have this content. I'm away from my TV. Well, ever deadly uncle, thank you for being here. And it's exactly why we bring you our style of coverage. Hope you do enjoy. Mixed Swedish, what's going on? Go Jays. By the way, Maple Leafs playing Montreal Canadiens, kicking off later on this afternoon, about 3 o'clock. We won't be covering it today, but if you go to the Maple Leafs website, you should be able to pick up that coverage. A little prospect tournament. Demidov yesterday from Montreal was ridiculous. This kid is special. He was wild. Albert Suarez coming in here. 4 games for the Orioles. He has 2 wins, an ERA of 2.08. We're going to see what he can deliver here towards the Blue Jays. Let's go. Springer stepping up. Leafs look really good. Yeah, those prospects, they were okay. First pitch inside, that's going to be a ball. Crazy, what's going on? This is great for staying. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We like to have a lot of fun. We like to have a great time, bring you the best coverage we can. Here's the 1-0 to Springer. This one outside 2-0. Springer's average down at 299. He's been kind of up and down, over and under that 300 marker. Would love to see him get back up there. Cowan did play yesterday, Michael. Cowan did play, and I'll be honest, he does look a little thicker. He did put on some weight, some muscle in their first strike, but he did not look excellent. I expected a little more for him. Springer for MVP. He's been amazing. Schneider isn't nearly good enough hitter for the number 2 spot. Martin, you know, I'm kind of mixed on Schneider. I'm kind of mixed on him. Hey, Sealk, this one in. Springer going to foul it off. Going to bring the count to 2-2. You know, we know Schneider has power. He can go yard. We know he can hit the ball and get on base. But you're right. I don't think he's been overly consistent, which has certainly been a struggle. We need him to be consistent. Jaspy, how's it going? My favorite, Jay. Right now, I'm stuck on Addison Barger. I'm a big Barger fan. The 2-2 swing and a miss. Springer goes down. Springer's been picking up a lot of strikeouts right now. TFC tied 1-1 with New England yesterday. It's just annoying. Yeah, Dallas. I'll be honest with you. I hardly tune into TFC. I'll check out the highlights when I watch, you know, Sports Desk or whatnot. But I don't sit down and watch a whole lot of soccer. Here's the pitch to Schneider outside. He lays off that one. He doesn't get played enough to get going. Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? When you're in and out of games, he's only played 70 games this year. 11 home runs, 31 RBIs. It is tough when you're in and out of the lineup. But it's kind of like being a backup goaltender, right? You always have to be ready. You always have to be set. When you step into a game, you got to be good to go. Thank you for hitting those subscribes up to 970. Unbelievable. Pitch down low. Going to be 3-0 to Schneider now. Just caught the score. The game was on Apple TV. Oh, yes. Hey, Duke, what's going on? Yeah, I agree, Duke. Hoffman is one of those guys. He's been so hit and miss. More miss than hits, unfortunately. The Rangers could win. Rangers are starting to heat up, Michael. This one up high. Gonna walk him. Schneider gonna take his base. And there we go. Lays off those pitches. A couple of those were tough. And with one out, we got a runner on for big Vlad Guerrero. Let's see what Mr. VG Whoopsies is gonna get doing. Come on, Vladdy. Come on, Vladdy. It would be nice to see Vladdy get something going. Vladdy now at 305 swing, and he's going to pop up the first pitch he sees. Well, that is not what we wanted from Vladdy. Vladdy's been a single machine, but he's getting under the ball when he tries to hit it up a little too hard. So Vladdy flies out to shortstop, and that means we got one runner on with 2 outs, and here comes my boy Barger. Let's see what he can do. Thank you very much, Sealk. Dallas, can you check the points in the horizontal and see if it's working? It worked at the start, but I wonder if since we switched the vertical, if it flipped over again. Barger in 121 games, sitting at 251. Bam, bam, Barger. Can he do it here? No, takes first pitch in for a strike. Darn it. Looks like it jumped over to the other one yet again. My goodness. Doesn't matter what I try, Dallas. Doesn't matter what I try. Barger waiting. Here's the pitch. Down low, lays off it. Barger, one of those guys who loves it inside and low. Loves to pull the bat in and kind of get it in tight. And that's been his weakness. A lot of strikeouts on those pitches low and inside. Here's a pitch outside. Here, but I like yours. I don't like American streams. Some of them are pretty. Yeah, Richard, there's some pretty harsh opinions out there. There are certainly some pretty harsh opinions out there. Hockey, what's going on? Welcome in. Prefer Schneider over Varsho. Really? This one down low. I like Varsho a lot. But Lucas has some good D. Yeah, Dallas, it's weird how it's hopping like that. Setting it up as Barger. 3-1. He's going to hammer this one, but that's foul. And the ball boy almost came up with a big play there. So full count here to Barger. 3-2, 2 outs. You know the runner's going to go. Kirky is on deck. Right. Farsho's great hitter and catcher in the outfield. Oh, Canadian Skull. He's been so good in the outfield. So good. Blended, what's going on? Coming in from the grocery store. Waiting for the wife. Just thought I would come in and say hi. Go, Jays, go. Thank you, Blended. Now, Blended, who put more stuff in the basket? Who put more stuff in the cart? I love Straw. He needs to play. Straw's been pretty good. Straw's been pretty good. Lucas, I'm not sold on Lucas. I'm not sold on Lucas at all. All right, here we go. 3-2, 2 outs. The runner goes. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. And the Blue Jays down at the end of the first. We go to the top of the second. Samuel Basallo coming up. Kobe Mayo and Colton Cowser going to be getting it done. Straw's awesome. He is. They called Schneider Babe Ruth when he first came up. Did they really? That's crazy. I remember, you know, when he did first come up, he was going yard like crazy. He was hitting the long ball a lot. So it's pretty crazy. Are you going to do preseason hockey? Yes, we will certainly be doing preseason hockey. We did the Blue Jays, or the Blue Jays. We're doing the Blue Jays now. We did the Maple Leafs yesterday for the prospect game. We have the Sens and the Maple Leafs preseason coming up September 21. Actually, I was working this morning on building the thumbnail for that and kind of trying to develop our thumbnail style for hockey this year. Man, it's tough. It's tough. I'm never happy with what I do. 24 days until hockey season, 29 days until Thanksgiving. Get your turkeys ready. All right, let's see. Blended. Oh, I 100% did. I'm hungry, so the grocery store won today. That's the worst. You go to the grocery store when you're hungry and you buy a lot. That's really funny. 100 shopping days to Christmas. Wow. Put Cowan's face on the thumbnail. That's funny. Listen, Cowan, it's going to be interesting to see if he makes the team because they don't have a whole lot of roster spots available for forwards, nor for defense. So I'm very curious to see what moves are still to come. I'm curious what's going to happen with Cowan, what's going to happen with Nick Robertson, what's going to happen with Kemp. There's going to be a lot of interesting movements coming around for the Maple Leafs. Hey, James, welcome in. You are very welcome. Glad to have you along for the ride. I have more confidence in Lucas than Schneider or Varsho. Really? You know what I may have to do? I may have to sit down and kind of do an analysis of those three players. Bieber back on, first pitch in there. Stick. Nice pitch. We may have to do a little analysis on those three and take a look. I'd like to see Roy with Nylander and JT. That would be interesting. Get some protection for those two. 0-2, moving on ahead. Schwarber just homered again. 52 home runs this season. Wow. 52 was the record, right? When McGuire broke it? Wasn't that at 52 or was that 42? I can't remember back then. Here's Bieber. The 0-2 delivers down low in the dirt. Trying to get in a chase. Could not do it. The bigger question is, what is our rotation going to look like come playoff time for the Blue Jays? Pitches, catches the corner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Mr. Umpire, sir, you missed on that one. That was a good pitch. Goes to 2-2. Goes to 2-2. Bieber taking a look to Basello. Setting it up now, delivers, swing, and that's going to be a foul tip. Couldn't hang on to it, so he stays alive here. Get the Orioles out. Let's do this here, folks. Let's turn this one around. If you're just coming in, make sure you do those social media things. Hit that like button. If you're watching over on the talk, tap the screen. If you're watching over on the tubes, hit that thumbs up for us. This is going to be fouled back. Basallo only at 189. Bieber has a 28% career strikeout rate. The MLB average is 22.2, so well ahead of the average. in terms of the strikeout rate, and that's because of the movement on his pitches. This one, big cut down low. Full count now. You know, he really, with the knuckle curve, the changeup, really can move that ball around, and then he'll come at you with the four-seam fastball and really mix you up. Mark McGwire has 70 per. This is going to be hit into play. Grabbed in short, thrown over to first. One hopper to Vladdy in time. McGwire has 70 per first season. The highest was Bonds at 73. Yeah, but before that, Alfredo, when McGwire broke the record, when he broke it, what was that number? I can't remember. Was it 42 or 52? I think it was 42 was the record before. Because I remember I was at a concert and I told my buddy, I said, if McGwire does it, text me or page me. I had a pager at the time. Remember pagers? And all of a sudden I started getting these numbers going across my pager and I was like, what the heck? I was like, oh, McGwire did it. Of course, back then there was no smartphones or anything. You couldn't really check the stats. Thank you for hitting that follow, Canadian Quake. Welcome in. This pitch is going to be in and hit hard center field. Going back to the track, jumping at the wall. It's gone. Mayo is going to send this one over the wall. It's a solo home run. Bieber tried to time the jump. It was at the low part of that wall, but just couldn't get there. 412 feet. And the Orioles take a 1-0 lead here to get it started. Wow. Up high in the strike zone, and he really smacked this one, gave it a ride. No chance going up high, and that is done. They're going to try and force a bunt. Strike there. Cowser comes up, takes a strike. 1 out, 1 run in is in here for the Orioles. Pitch, swing and a miss. So in two quick strikes here. Right guy, what's going on? Yeah, I do. I certainly do. I remember Right Guy. I don't remember the 1723, but I got you. Cowser coming in with a 201 average. Bieber, not a great start here. Swing, this is going to be foul back. I'm doing very well, thank you. Very well. Comeback number 47. Yeah, cue the comeback. Hey, B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, I was hoping for once the Jays would jump out ahead. Pitch is going to be high. 1-2 is the count. Beaver gives up at least 1 home run every start. Yep. You know he's probably going to be due. You know it's going to come at some point. I'd rather have it early than late, though. This one in there, fouled back yet again. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Big fan. Big Blue Jays fan. Jays giving us all a ride right now. Hopefully they can figure it out quick. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him there. Love that pitch coming in. The Blue Jays pitching, you know, I'm not worried about the starters. I'm not. You know, Bassett's been pitching well, hasn't been getting that run support. Thank you so much. Hitting that subscribe and lighting the lamp. Gary coming in. Thank you with that sub. Jansen, what's going on? Welcome in. Tal, what's going on? You love Schneider. Love Schneider. We got a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Schneider in the chat today. And thank you for hitting that button. 24 subs away from 29K. Let's go. Let's go. Only game this week, Jays score first is Gosman's shutout. Yeah, and, you know, he's been the lights out. I mean, he generally pitches very well, Gosman. Bassett has been pitching okay. Bieber has been a little rocky, but okay. This one going to be hit up the middle. Grabbed over to first in time. And a nice little throw. The Blue Jays get out of it. They do give up 1. But coming up, it's going to be Kirk Varsho and Ernie Clement. Hey, Bert. Love my Ernie. Ernie, you know, Ernie is one of these guys that, man, he's just so promising. I'm very comfortable. His fielding has been great, too, and he can play all over the place. So love Ernie. Richard, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, good. Glad you got it all fixed up. McGuire, 98, 70 home runs, which is crazy. Barrios, yeah. Barrios is the one that I'm kind of iffy on. I would kind of almost like to see him in the pen and Lauer in the rotation, to be honest with you. Thank you for hitting that sub, getting us closer. Jonathan coming in, youngster coming in. Appreciate y'all hitting that subscribe, lighting the lamp for us. Oh, we're getting closer. Building Pat's cooking today. Yeah, it's NFL football day. We'll be checking in on some of those scores a little bit later. Oh, man, but I had to be here for the Jays today. We will be here for the Blue Jays tomorrow. We will definitely be here tomorrow. I think Tuesday I'm going to be taking, we got land training, so I don't know if we'll be here in time for Tuesday's game, but of course, Wednesday we'll be right back here. Oh, and then we go into a crazy weekend of hockey, and you'll have to make sure you check here often to see when we get streams scheduled because they will pop up. We did add on our website a schedule, so make sure to check out our website, samwolby12experience.com. However, I just really added it and I haven't updated it, so we will try and update it at that there. George, what's going on? Yes, congratulations, George. You picked up a membership. We're going to be doing a little membership giveaway later today as well, so stick around because you might be the lucky one who comes away with a free month channel membership. Tigers leading 2-0. There we go. Here comes Kirky in here. First pitch going to be up high on the corner, but he's going to get called strike one. Whoo, there we go. Look at that, 20 away now. My goodness. Kirky at 287 had that big sac fly to win the ball game. This coming across outside, 1-1 here to Kirk. Kirk has been one of those players who's been so consistent and so good this season. However, things kind of turned around over the last 5-6 games. Hopefully he can get out of that slump. We will need Kirk down the playoffs. This one in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 1-2. We will certainly need him going down the stretch and in the playoffs because his clutch hitting is going to be needed. Suarez, 20 pitches now, 1-2 on Kirk. He's getting set to deliver. Here it comes. Swing, and he gets it up high. Foul, though. Donovan, what's going on? Savage starts on Monday. Going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. Kirk's hair probably still wet from the cooler yesterday. Yeah, I got to give big shout outs to the equipment managers and trainers for getting everything washed dry and ready to go. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Kirky's going to strike out. Oh, 3 strikeouts here for Suarez. He's throwing very well. Very well. The Archie coming in, lighting that lamp. Thank you so much. Are they streaming the Leafs and Canadiens game later? Yes, that should be on the Maple Leafs website. They should have it. If you watch on X, they will probably post the link. This one coming in up high, top of the strike zone. Strike one here to Varsho. Varsho stepping in, only hitting 236, but he's only played 59 games this year. Missed some time due to injury, but Varsho, he's got power, and boy, oh boy, is he spectacular in the field. So I'm okay if his offense is not top-notch because his defense is incredible. Thank you, James. Hey, John, this one going to be low, 2-1 now. Hafiz, welcome in. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 2-1 here to Varsho. He's set. You know, the hamstrings are so tough. Swing, and he hammers this one sky high, first base side, foul territory, and it's going over, and no, cannot come up with the catch. Varsho stays alive. Youngster, what's going on? Varsho reminds me of Kevin Pillar. Yeah, I think Pillar was a little more agile, you know, really came with those Superman dive catches, but Varsho, he's been good jumping up against the wall. He comes in with his slides. He's made some big catches. Jack, you were at yesterday's game. No way. Oh, that's wild. Hopefully a lot of people didn't leave early to beat the traffic. This one up high. Varsho going to foul it again. Ozzy, what's going on? Every time they say Kirk leads the lead in 2 strikeout, right? Listen, that's quite an accomplishment. It is quite a stat. And again, a lot of the Blue Jays stats are a little slated because this went up high. The summer they had was so good that it doesn't really give you a true picture of how they're doing today. Full stadium until mid of the 9th. Oh, Jade. They leave to beat the traffic and they miss such a finale. Varsho strikes out. 4 strikeouts now. Wow. Throwing this ball. Alberta just throwing this ball real well. Chasing it inside and just tries to cut it. It misses it. Jace, what's going on? Welcome in. You don't have to dive. That's true. That is a very good point, Jace, because a lot of these guys will dive or slide, and if they would just kind of keep running, they probably would make those same plays. More reckless than Varsho. Yeah, I don't disagree there. Sometimes you got to be a little reckless to make the big plays. Here comes Ernie Clement. Takes this one low. 1-1, going to even up the count. Ernie Clement is one of those, he's been playing well his last 15 games. 3.33 average over his last 15. Some clutch hits. Can he do it here? Takes this one outside. Going to go to 2-1. Going to go to 2-1. I heard this bullpen day for Baltimore. Hopefully this pitcher is gone. His ERA is under 2. Yeah, his ERA is under 2, but he's only played, 4 or 6 games. Swing right to third. He's going to be thrown out at first, and the O's get out of this one. Picking him off, coming up here, top of the 3rd inning, Jackson, Holiday, and Beavers, as they're going to finish the bottom of the lineup and go back up top. But you don't make the highlights without sacrifice. That's true. You got to sacrifice. You got to be a little risky to make those highlight reel catches. If you want your 30 seconds of fame on Sports Desk, on Sportsnet, you got to make the big highlight reel plays. Welcome in, everybody. If you have not come here before, thank you for joining us for your first time. My name is Sam. You are watching the Blue Jays and the Orioles here on the Sam Welby 12 Experience, live on the SB12 Sports Network. Jade, thank you for dropping that heart. I appreciate you so much. Make sure you're tapping that like button, hit that thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe, depending on where you are watching. It's a great time to be a Blue Jays fan as they are getting set with one of the hardest closing stretches of any team in the majors this year, trying to keep their distance from the Yankees. They are doing that right now, up 3 games. The Red Sox have fallen back to 5.5, but it is going to be a interesting few weeks. Well, week and a bit, because we got 2 series against Tampa, 1 against Boston, and of course, Kansas City to close things out. Yeah, Michael, starting tomorrow, Edie's going to be interesting. I thought they were going to use him in the pen. Yeah, they're going to give him a start, see how he does, and I'm okay with that. Kevin coming in, lighting that lamp. Thank you so much, Kevin. Welcome into the community. All right, let me pull up these other scores because we got to do a little score check-in here. Let's go over here. Let's see what's going on. 1-1 Braves and Astros. 2-0 Phillies over the Royals. 2-0 Tigers over the Marlins. And the only final today, Pirates lose to the Nationals 4-3. All right, let's get things set as the Blue Jays coming right back in. Let's go Blue Jays. Bieber on the mound against Jackson. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. 0-1. Real nice pitch. Real nice pitch there coming in. There it is. Holy smokes. Thank you all so much. Getting closer and closer. This one down low, 1-1. Yeah, Yankees playing tonight. Kelly is back. Joshua, did he play yesterday? I didn't see any of the Argo game yesterday. Just saw the final score. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. The count now on Jackson. We'll take that one. 15 subs away from 29K. It's unbelievable. Setting it up 1-2. The Beebs delivers. Going to be put into play. Bieber going to pick it up, field it over to Vladdy. One down, touches that bag. He's back. Just didn't dress yesterday. Okay, so we'll probably see him next weekend then. You know, Kelly, good to have him back. But to be honest with you, Joshua, at this point, is he really gonna help the Argonauts get there? I mean, they're trying to play for that last playoff spot. Will they be able to get in there? Of course, a big win over Edmonton. BC beating Ottawa helps the Argonauts for sure. Pitch in there for a strike. Toronto sitting in that third spot, just 2 points ahead of Ottawa. Here's the 0-1, catches the bottom corner, no call. No call. Come on, we need these calls, Mr. Umpire. We need these calls. 1-1, 1 out. Bieber delivering to Holiday as we go to the top of the order. Hey, John, welcome in from Montreal. Bonjour. Welcome in. Almost there, Aviator Dan. So close. Gosman watching on. He's got the mirrored shades on. He was so good in that complete game 2-hit shutout. Here's the pitch way up high. Going to bring it up to 2-2. Arbuckle got hurt yesterday. No way. Thank you so much, Jade, hitting that subscribe, lighting that lamp. Welcome in, Jade. It's a nice sunny day over at Skydome. This is going to be put into play. Picked up over to first in time. 2 down. It is a great day here in the Toronto area as I look out the window. Sun is shining. A little bit of a cool breeze. It's a great one. A beautiful day. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? Clement with a little nice play here, picking it up, and a little underhand toss over to Vladdy. Would have liked that to be a little stronger, but it's okay. An out is an out. Here comes Beavers. Beavers 0 for 1. Bieber now up to 44 pitches. That's a lot to be at this point, top of the third. Pitches up high, misses 1-0. Did get him to strike out in the first. If Ernie needs help, maybe he should call Big Bird. Dallas, so I was flipping through TV the other day and Follow That Bird was on. I don't know if you remember that movie, Follow That Bird, but I had to sit and watch for a little bit. That musical number, oh, man. Now I can't even think of how it goes. The one about skipping down the road, oh, so good. We beat Mr. Rogers on Friday. This one in there for a strike, 2-1. Follow is so good. Looks like deja vu from yesterday. Setting it up. Here comes Bieber, delivers. This is going to be popped up. This is going to be a catch. Ernie is under it. He's waved off. And Loperfido going to come in to make the catch. No strikeouts, but the Blue Jays sit him down. Coming up, Loperfido, Andreas Jimenez, and George Springer as they go back around to the top of the lineup. 1-0 Baltimore as they're hanging on to that lead. The Blue Jays trying to get something back. No hits here for the Jays. 3 hits for Baltimore, and it was a solo home run that was able to put them up on the board over the Toronto Blue Jays. It was a nice home run from Kobe Mayo. He delivered it, just sent this one straight away center field. Varsho had a beat on it, tried to go up and bring it down, just could not do it. Oh boy. All right. Hey, Morgan, what's going on? Welcome in everyone. Devin, what's up? Springer dinger, perhaps. Would love to see it. He's due. He needs to get another Springer dinger. We want to see Georgie get going. Springer, he's been having a great season. 442 at-bats, 132 hits, 28 home runs, 73 RBIs. Would love to see him get up to 100. It's going to be very close. I don't know if he's going to get there. His last 7 games, 24 at-bats, only 1 home run. We need to see him get that going because his last 15 games, if we back it up that much, he's got 4 home runs in his last 15. If we go to last 30, he's got 11. So almost hitting a home run in half of those games. He has certainly, though, started to cool off as he has 6 strikeouts in his last 7. So want to see Springer turn that one around and get things back going. Springer has been a phenomenal player, not just in the field, not just at bat, but the attitude he brings. It becomes very contagious. And when guys have positive attitudes, when guys start getting hits, that spreads amongst everybody. Go Jays, go. I appreciate that, Morgan. Hope you're having a great day. If they need new bats, maybe Oscar has them in his trash can. Oh, Mr. Hooper. Here we go. Laura Profito coming up. First pitch, taking it in there for a strike. Baltimore right now is getting those fringe pitches around the border. Blue Jays are not. 33 games for Joey, hitting 349, which of course skewed because of the lack of games. This pitch down low, 1-1, going to even it up. Should I put a big play? Ooh, John, I don't know. Setting it up, 1-1 for Joey Lorpafito. Here's a pitch, swing, going to hit this one foul. Good contact, putting it right down the first base side. Good play there by the ball boy to pick that one up. I saw a great feed the other day on social media. It was like a whole bunch of plays by ball boys and ball girls down around the lines. And some of those folks make some unbelievable catches at times. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he's going to pop this one up over second base. Looking for it. Sun playing a little bit of a problem. The catch is made by Holiday. And Joey Lorpafito is done. It's going to bring up Jimenez. Jimenez hitting 212 on the year. He was up around 217, and that average just coming right back down. This is somebody who I like his defense, but we really, really, really need him to kind of get things going. We need some hits. Doesn't have to be big power. We just need some on base. Pitch is going to be up and high. Ball one has looked to slip out of Suarez's hand there. He does have 7 home runs on the season. Kind of a Manny Lee type numbers. Jimenez waiting. Now the delivery comes in, swing, and that's going to be tipped into the glove. 1-1, going to even this one up. Let's go Blue Jays. Keep this one going. Coming up at the halfway mark, well, around the 5th inning or so, we're going to give away some channel memberships, so make sure you're sticking around for that coming up in just a couple of innings. 2-1. Here's the pitch. This is going to be outside and foul. 2-2 evens it up. Who's my favorite player right now, Tal? It's Barger. Addison Barger is my favorite Blue Jay right now. I really, really enjoy how he plays this game. Alexander, please stop with the spamming of the chat. Slow your messages down. Go Jays, go Leafs. Oh, did he hit him? It looked like it came in at the belt. Jimenez is pointing. He wants this challenge. He's saying this got him. He's saying this got him. Looked like it came in belt level. So they're on the phone. They're looking at it and they're saying no. They're saying no. They're not going to challenge it. Let's see if this came in the replay. To me, it doesn't look like it got him. If anything, maybe it grazed the forearm, but it doesn't look like it did get him. 3-2, full count. Hits this one hard down the left field line. Good thing it didn't hit him. He's going for 2. This goes to the wall. Trouble picking it up. He's going to trot into second base, and the Blue Jays have a double here with 1 out. Jimenez going to put it all the way to the corner, and he's going to be in there. Andreas or Addison. So, Pro Rose, I like Addison Barger. He's my guy. I like him a lot. But this was a nice hit. High in the strike zone. Came in a little bit early. Poked this one down the left field line. And we go to the top here for Springer. Come on, Springer. Time to get this in play. Swings at the first pitch. This going to the track. to the wall. It's going to go one hop off the wall, turning around, throwing it in. Jimenez is going to score. Springer slides into second with a stand-up double, and the Blue Jays have tied it up 1-1. Oh boy, here in the bottom of the third, there we go. Clement has to be one of my favorite players at the moment, most underrated. Yeah, I don't disagree there. He has been great. He has been really, really good. Really, really good. Let's go. Springer just jumped all over this one, gave it a ride, and it kind of drops down here and hops the wall. You know, it was between both, and I gotta believe that they may have lost this in the sun, because that was a catchable ball. That was a catchable ball. It one hopped way in front of the track, and I gotta believe they just lost this one coming to the field. I hope Barger can handle the adjustments the league made from. Yes, I agree. That's a real good call there. Hey, John, welcome in. This is going to be fouled back here to Schneider. He's in the hole quickly, 0-2. And that does bump Springer's average back up to 300 on the dot. Jay's getting this momentum going. Springer and Vladdy are two Jays. I'm getting next. Yeah, good call there. Vladdy, you know he's going to be here for a while. In the hole, Schneider is 0-2. Takes us one outside, 1-2. Thank you for the light in that lamp, Kelly. Welcome to the party. Hey, Major, what's going on? Stefan, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we are 9 subs away from 29K. This is madness. Come on, Schneider, keep the hit parade rolling. 1-2, one out. Swing and takes this one bottom corner. They call it a ball. 2-2. 2-2. We want to see Schneider kind of get this going. If he is going to hit this spot in the lineup, he is going to have to start making some contact. Swing and a miss, strikeout. His 5th strikeout for Suarez of the afternoon. Schneider goes down swinging. He's a little frustrated. He's showing some frustration here. Throw in an all-expensive trip for 4 to Hawaii. P-Chan, I wish. First of all, I would love to go to Hawaii myself. Never been there. Second of all, I would love to have a trip that I could award. This one down in the dirt. If somebody wants to sponsor a trip, I'd be more than happy to give it away. Let's go, Vladdy. Vladdy stepping up here. Lot to see players show frustration. Yeah, Michael, I love the emotion though, right? Swing and a miss by Vladdy. Terrible pitch to swing on. I love seeing the emotion as long as it's controlled emotion, because it shows they care, right? So many times you see players come up and they're kind of just swinging away, not really playing well, and you don't really see anything. You're like, really? You're not caring? You're just going with the flow? Bottom of the strike zone, called strike, strike 2. If Vladdy gets an RBI, I'll do 10 push-ups. Let's see. Let's see. If Vladdy gets an RBI, I'll do some 10 jumping jacks. Because if I go down for push-ups, I may not get back up. Vladdy going to hammer this one to right field, but that's going to be caught. So the Blue Jays can't pick up anymore, but they do get a run. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Thank you so very much. Where did that go? Jade coming in. Kevin coming in. What do you think? Who's going to win? I still think the Blue Jays are going to come up and win. Thank you, Peace Chan. I appreciate it. Mike coming in as well. Thank you for hitting those subs. Thank you. You know what? I might just leave it. I'm going to leave us on this screen. We are 4 subscribers away from 29K, which is, I can't believe we're at this moment. This is clutch, because we're about to switch over and start counting down towards 30, which is amazing. Who's going to be the milestone subscriber to come in and hit? Oh my goodness, 2 away. 2 away. We're watching the number. Who's going to be that milestone? Thank you so much. So I appreciate you all so much. We've met so many great people this summer that have found us doing Blue Jays baseball, it has been a wild, wild ride, and this community continues to build up. Camden, how's it going? There it is, 29. Get out of here. Holy smokes. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Keep that number going. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is phenomenal. Thank you all for building this community. Thank you for being a part and supporting us. Look at it go. Look at it go. Oh my God, you guys, I'm speechless. I appreciate you all so very much. Catman Jess, thank you so much. This is not just us. This is not just me. This is you as well. This is all of us. We like to do things differently than a lot of other folks out there, and we've built a community here where we like to have fun, we like to be family friendly, and we like to bring you the best coverage we can, and you have all been so amazing. Alfred, Emily, Danton, Rabbi David, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button. Kyle, thank you. Now let's see if the Jays can get this one done. You guys have got it done. Let's see if the Blue Jays can get this one done. Pitch coming in as that lamp continues to light. Oh, this is phenomenal. You have a great channel and do a great show. Thank you so much. Whew, a little overwhelmed right now. This coming in, foul back, 2-1 to Henderson as Bieber on the mound with 51 pitches right now. You're the best. Thank you, Major. I couldn't have done it without a lot of amazing people. You're all here today. Oscar, what's going on? We need Santander for Guerrero. Oh, Vladdy will turn it around. Vladdy will get in here. Prince, thank you for hitting that follow. Spencer hitting that follow. Thank you for sharing out the stream as well. Swing and a miss. 2-2 is a count. There's a fly in my house. Please help. Oh, I know what that's like. We had a crazy fly, remember, a couple games ago, coming right across the screen. It was nuts. Glad I found this channel to watch the Jays. Donovan, I'm glad you found us as well. I vote for a team meeting at Alani, Dallas. Could you imagine? That's definitely on the bucket list. I have to go there for sure. From India, how do I pronounce that? Harshawan Daran, is that how I say it? I'm sorry, I'm probably saying it completely wrong, but thank you for being here. Swing and a foul, got a piece of it. 3-2, it kind of bopped in the glove. Kirk was saying, look, I caught it, he should be out. It's crazy how the Yankees can't even beat the Jays, but they can beat up on the Red Sox. Yeah, you know, Pro, I was kind of hoping they would split that series a little bit, that the Red Sox would at least get a run so the Jays could try and pick up a game on the Yankees. Maybe they will here today. This is going to be outside. He walks them. So a walk here puts a runner on first. So Bieber still having some trouble finding the strike zone, taking it real deep. Decca, how's it going? Welcome in. So John Schneider, a little disappointed with some of the calls there, kind of scratching the brow, wondering what they're calling. Bieber doesn't seem to get a lot of those fringe calls. Jackson coming up. He's 0 for 1. This one on the corner does get called. Todd, what's up? Welcome in. Yesterday, so we were calling out your name. Oh, Todd, thank you for sharing the love and letting folks know about us. We appreciate that, Todd. It's word of mouth is the best way of letting people know about our channel. Yeah, yesterday we were on the road out to the Milton area for some preseason hockey of our own. Hafiz, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Many more thousand to come. This is going to be outside, 2-1. I bet Cito and the gang are looking at this team. I wonder, I would love to know what Cito Gaston and some of those 92, 93 Blue Jays think of this team. Obviously, to the media and everyone, they're going to say all the right things. But I wonder what they really feel. Muzamil, thank you so much. Oh, that's so kind of you to say. I love the positivity. Thank you, James. I didn't catch the game. I was kind of trying to follow it on my phone, checking the score where I could. And when I saw they were losing towards the end, I was like, oh, boy. But then I checked when the game was over, and I couldn't believe they won. The Jays and the Argos almost completed their comeback victories at the same times, which was wild. Those teams had stars, as do these, All right, 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Outside, tried to get him a chase. He does not. And here we go again. Another full count to Bieber, up to 60 pitches now. 60 pitches. Top of the fourth inning. Yikes. They have some real nice chemistry. That works for you. It can also work against. This is going to be put into play. Over to short, picked up. They can't turn two, but they throw it over to first, and they get one down. Hey, Phil, good morning. 4:30 a.m. over there. That's a real good morning, Phil. You know, when you have the chemistry, when it starts being positive, everybody picks up on it and everybody gets going. But if somebody starts getting negative, that spreads real quick too, and it can bring everybody down. We don't want to see that happen for sure. Hey, Mega, what's going on? Welcome in. Send it up. Lucas, thank you so much, hitting those roses. Up high. Thank you for those gifts. Morgan, what's going on? Welcome in. The Orioles should be renamed the Oreos, and they should be sponsored by milk. This one outside, 2-0 now. Bieber, control is starting to be a little bit of an issue here, having a real problem finding the strike zone. Kyle, what's going on? Watching from Bali, 2:30 a.m. Wow. JDA, what's going on, my friend? Welcome in. 2:30 a.m. and 4:30 for Phil. I can't tell you the last time I saw 2:30 or 4:30 a.m. The only time I'm up at those hours is if I wake up and I need to go to the washroom. Come on, Canada, we can do it. That's right, Jamie. Checking the runner. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Gonna even it up at 2-2. Nice curveball there. So one thing again with the movement of Bieber's pitches, you know, yes, he's going to hit the strike zone for time to time, but he does rely on chasing, batters chasing his pitches with those deep cuts. Alan, how's it going? 9:30 over in Kuwait City, and he gets some strikeout on the chase.
Strike three, you're out.
Real nice pitch. Getting that strike. Wow, we have folks watching from Canada, the United States, Australia, Kuwait, all parts of the world, end to end, coast to coast. This is truly a sports channel. Thank you all for tuning in from all over. Gosman has been such a nice pleasure to watch. J-Ro, Gosman has been incredible. I'm a big Gauzy fan. Connor, what's going on from New Jersey? Here comes Mayo. Mayo due up. It would only be awesome if Orioles had other players named Ketchup and Mustard. Because what a trio. Ketchup is up. Mustard is up. Mayo is up. He's going to fly this one and right center, and Varsho on the run is going to pick it up. We're going to the mid-4th of the inning for Barger, Kirk, and Varsho. Varsho with a nice catch to end it, going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Now, Jays, let's turn it around. 11:35 over in Vancouver. You know what's funny? I've only ever been to the West Coast one time. I had to do some business down in Arizona, and we were staying at where was it? Old. Oh man, where now? Now it's gonna bother me. Where was it? It was old something. This is going to bother me. It was a great place. Old Scottsdale. We were in Old Scottsdale. And I remember waking up in the morning, and I checked at the time. We had the BlackBerry, right? Checked the BlackBerry, and I had a gazillion emails. And I forgot that by the time I was waking up, the East Coast had already been up for several hours. And it was funny at night because we went out for dinner, a bunch of us, and baseball was on, and all the games were the 8th or 9th inning. I'm like, why are the games ending so early? It took a real getting used to being out on the West Coast. But I would love to go to Vancouver. That is on the list as well. After the fact, there was a catcher interference that helped the Blue Jays. That was a difference maker yesterday. Yeah, we see that catcher interference come up from time to time. It's not a big call, but it is certainly a rare one that will help you out. So West Coast is definitely on the list. Would love to get out to Vancouver. Would love to get out to a Canucks game. Definitely want to check that out. Be very, very important to me. I'd like to see more of Canada. I've certainly been all around Ontario. We've been over to Montreal. I've been in old Quebec City, which was absolutely stunning. I need to get out and see more parts of the country for sure. Started my apprenticeship in Vancouver in the early 80s. Been a mechanic 35 years now. Nicely done. All right, bringing this one back around. Time to go, Blue Jays. We got a pitching change. Grant Wolfram coming on. Wolfram with a 4.32 ERA. Only appeared in 19 games this season, so a pitching change for Baltimore. And hopefully the Blue Jays can start teeing off. We've tied it up. Let's seek the lead. Going to put this into play. Varsho skipping it up to second over to first. And Barger, sorry, I said Varsho. It was Barger. Going to be out here very quickly. One pitch, one swing, and that's going to bring Kirky up to the plate here. You did get a hotel at a stadium because where you are, the Blue Jays Park. Yeah, I've never been to that hotel. It is extremely pricey, but I would like to try it one time. There's YouTube videos of the Yankee fan cheering for the Jays, calling David Schneider an electrician. No, I haven't seen that, Tony. I have not seen that. Watched replay yesterday's Jays game. I'm surprised there's a roof left. The crowd is amazing. Listen, well, you know, Toronto fans have definitely been known for being quiet. When big things happen, they can explode with the best of them. Kirk taking this one in, first strike, 1-1. Let's get the sweep. Let's get the sweep. We got to keep this one going. 1-1 is the score. 1-1 is the count. One out as Kirk is up. He's 0 for 1. Swinging, he hits this one right through, and oh, nice play at second over to first. Not in time. Kirk is safe running down the line. Nice play. Holiday coming in, had to slide and kind of pick it up on his backhand and tried to get this one over to first, but Kirk did not give up on the play. He was hustling hard, and he gets in here and beats out the throw. Real nice running here by Kirk. So that's hopefully going to get him going. Hey there, Karen and Ken, what's going on? Welcome in. Nice job here by Alejandro. With one out, we got one on, and that's going to bring up Varsho. Let's see what Varsho can do. Boris, welcome in. Varsho going to hit almost like a bunt. He's running, sliding. He's safe. Varsho beats it out. Oh my goodness. He didn't get all of it. It was kind of like a bunt rolling down the first base side. They pick it up, they throw it to first, but the pitcher was slow coming over, and Varsho sliding is able to get in there and make the play. Heads up running by Varsho. Kirky goes over to second. A very bizarre hit, but nonetheless, he is in there safe. Real good hustle, and he was looking slide the whole time. He knew this was coming. He went down, and he knew I can get my hand on this base before the tag comes, before he gets a foot on the bag. So real good play by Varsho. Wow, that was something. RK, what's going on? Welcome in. So now we got 2-1 here with one out. With runners in scoring position, they are 10 for 23 in the series. And this is going to be hit hard down the left base side. It's a fair ball. Kirk is going to come around to score. It goes all the way to the corner. Kirk is in. Here comes the home. Varsho is in. Oh, as they score. 2 runs come in. Varsho scores. Kirky scores. And the Blue Jays take the lead 3-1 on a nice hit here by Davis Schneider. Schneider steps up. He swings and sends this one into the left field corner. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. What am I doing? Sam, what am I doing? Ernie Clement. I get him and David Schneider mixed up all the time. Clement hits this one. It hits the bag, and this goes all the way to the corner. Ernie Clement with a great play there. What is going on? I'm getting all these pop-ups, and sorry, it's distracting me here. Let me close these. I got all these pop-ups all of a sudden, and it threw me for a loop. Ernie Clement gets the hit. It hits the bag and rolls all the way down. I don't care who it is. It's a hit, and we score 2. 3-1 Blue Jays. Lorperfido up to bat now. Let's go. We need to get this one running. We need to keep this one going. Keep her alive. Let me fix this. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. As you are coming in, tap that thumbs up button. This is going to be hit hard, pulled foul. 1 and 2 here to Lorperfido. Ernie, love this guy. Ernie's so good. We were just talking about him earlier. And Mac, thank you for hitting that follow. Thank you, everybody. Crushing those subscribes today. Crushing those follows. Too much coffee. Yeah, too many pop-ups. Too much multitasking. Pro Rose, you love your Oreos. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3. Lorperfido can't keep it going. 2 down, and that brings up Jimenez. Had a double earlier, which led to the Blue Jays tying things up. And they are hitting the ball well. Blue Jays and Orioles, bottom of the 4th inning. Blue Jays just scored 2 to take the lead. Matt, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to be doing it today. However, Matt, the Leafs will be hosting, at least they did yesterday, they'll be hosting the stream on their website. So I would check X or Twitter, check on the Toronto Maple Leafs post. They should post a link for it. They're supposed to be doing it today. The Montreal Canadiens, I believe, will also have it on their website. All those pop-ups from Smollett looking for cash. Oh, that's funny, Blended. That is funny. So 1 and 1 here to Jimenez. I will definitely be tuning in to watch the Leafs in Montreal a little bit later today. That one should start somewhat soon. I'll tell you what, I'll look, if I can find it, I'll let you know. 2-Bit, what's going on? You are very welcome. No sports. I'm happy to have you here. Wasting time. What's going on? Welcome in. This is going to be outside. Ball 2 here to Jimenez. 2 outs. 2 and 1 is the count. Jimenez got things started up earlier, wants to keep things started going. Coming up next inning, we're going to do a little member giveaway, so make sure you stick around. Make sure you're subscribed for a chance to win a membership. Over on the tubes, when we do hit the button, it will be dispersed randomly. So good luck. 2 and 2 to Jimenez now. 2 outs. Schneider walking around. He's stretching. Wolfram on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swinging it in on the hands. He's going to pop it up, and a nice catch just in front of home plate. And the Blue Jays are done. We're going to the top of inning number 5. Top of inning number 5. Cowser, Carlson, and Jackson coming up. And of course, this inning, we're going to do the giveaway. We're going to hit the button in between mid-inning. So just to let you know. But boy, oh boy, the Blue Jays are off to a nice start. Lots of new folks coming in and joining us. So welcome in. Thanks for being here. My name is Sam. I'm based in the Toronto area. I love my Toronto sports, whether it's the Blue Jays, the Maple Leafs, yes, even the Raptors. They're going to have a better season. The Argonauts, of course. We don't want to leave out TFC. I'm not the biggest soccer fan, but hey, TFC as well. So thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. This is the Samwell B12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. And we are here to have a good time. We are going to be here down the stretch a whole lot. And of course, we got the Jays, we got the Maple Leafs. First official preseason game starts on the 21st. Going to be an afternoon game against the Ottawa Senators. So we'll be tuning in for that one. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Pizza has a double XL pizza. Sam, looks delicious. Oh, Mega, I could totally go for some pizza. I actually didn't have lunch today. We had a little bit of a late breakfast, a little bit of turkey bacon. It was so delicious. And we'll eat a little bit later on. But yeah, lots on the go this weekend. Lots of sports this week. Everything is kicking up. Hey, Beverly, good afternoon. Ooh, that's a tough question. Not really, Pro Rose. Jose Bautista or Addison Barger? I got to take Bautista all day long over that one. If the postseason starts today, the Blue Jays would get that bye. The Yankees and Red Sox would meet, and I gotta believe that the way the Yankees have been beaten up on Boston in this series, the Yankees probably take that, which means we'd have a Toronto, New York, and matchup in round 2, and that would be pretty special. Detroit also gets a bye. Seattle and Houston would meet. That would be a very interesting matchup as well. All right, let's go. Paul, how's it going? Halfway, and we're winning. Swing and a miss. Cowser in the hole, 0-1. Bieber back on the mound. Pitch number 70 coming up here in a minute. David, welcome in. Let's go Blue Jays. Jag, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. This pitch coming in. Outside, 1-1, evens it up. Leafs game is a prospect game. That's right, Derek. It is the second prospect game today against the Canadians. If you watched the Montreal prospect game last night, holy smokes, it was wild. It was wild. A lot of pretty dangles. Demidov was next level. This pitch misses outside again. 3-1 now to Cowser. Ooh, Burrow out for the Bengals. Glad Miami helped out the Jays beating the Tigers. Yeah, Miami helping in ways they didn't even know could help. This pitch in there for a strike. Another full count here to Bieber. I'd love to see a stat how many full counts Bieber gets into compared to some other pitchers, because it seems like a lot. He's got 4 strikeouts on the afternoon so far. Will he get number 5? 3-2. Here's the pitch to Cowser. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another strikeout for Bieber. Really delivering this pitch in there. That's going to bring up Carlson. Carlson's going to step in here. Let's see what he can do. Excuse me, pardon me. Blew this one right by him. This pitch, first one going to be put into play over to second, cross to Vladdy, and that's going to be done for Carlson. So just like that, 2 outs. Jackson going to step up here to face Bieber. It's now up to 75 pitches. We'll be watching the pen to see if anybody's going to be warming up. We will see. 3-1 is the score. Blue Jays were down early. They were down 1-0 after a solo shot, but they were able to get 2 in the last inning. This one coming in top of the strike zone, 1-0. So I'm hoping, Bieber gets out of this one pretty quick, and will they bring him back for the 6th? And I got to believe that will be it. Schneider giving a little bit of hand signals there. This one inside. Misses. 2-0 here. A toe injury. The one injury you can't really do anything about. I tell you, I broke my toe once and it was so painful. And you just can't do anything for it. Thank you, Paul. Lighting the lamp, hitting that subscribe. Pitch is going to be up high. 3-0 now to Jackson. Bieber kind of stretches out the back a little bit. He's going to get ready to deliver. This one in there, first strike. 3-1 now the count. Keep this going. Hey, Jesse, welcome in. DJ, thank you for hitting that follow. Jesse, I'm doing great. Thank you. Loving the way the Jays are coming out. This one hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Okay. Not liking that, but for the most part, loving this team. They are certainly being exciting. Thank you so much, Beverly. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, keeping that number rolling, hitting that follow, hitting that subscribe. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So that's going to come to the top of the lineup here for Holiday. He's 1 for 2. Bieber now 80 pitches. And the Bills are leading 20-3 against the Jets. Oh, yes. This is going to be put into play again. Coming over to cut it off. Flip to second. They touch the base. They get it. Great play here. Great play by Ernie, and he is smiling as he comes up huge, touches that bag, and the Blue Jays get out of it. Wow. Springer, Schneider, and Guerrero do up, and it's time that we're going to give away some channel memberships. Let me come over here and hit the button. So thank you, everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe as we're going to hit this membership button. If I can get over here, will it let me do it from this screen? Let's see. Yes, it will. Holy smokes. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Who is going to be our new members? They are on the way. Who are we giving for Rick? What's going on? Good to see you, buddy. All right, here we go. Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations, Pal. Congratulations to Derek. That's 3. We got 2 more. Who's it going to be? It's going to make me scroll back. All right, let me figure this out here. Oh, I can check here. Blended, Donovan, Pal, Rusted Steel, Mike, and Derek, congratulations on your gifted memberships. Congrats. You now have the access to use all the custom emojis and all that good stuff. Tributes, what's going on? Mohammed, welcome in. Welcome to the party. Rick, I hope you had a great summer. So good to see you. Hockey season just around the corner. Oh boy. Can you tell people to go subscribe? No, DJ, you don't come into somebody else's chat and ask to do that. That's not appropriate. So we're not going to do that. All right, here's the first pitch coming into Springer. Springer's going to step up here. That's a ball. Springer is 1 for 2 today with an RBI double. Love to see it continue to get going. This pitch going to be low. 2-0 now. 2-0. So we bring this one back up. Last man I did just close the trailer up in 2 weeks. Oh, wow. This is going to be outside. 3-0 now to Springer. Rick, it's always tough when you have to close it up for another season, but hope you had a great time up there. Yeah, Pro Rose, no need to spam. I already answered that question. Jose Bautista over Barger all the time. Thank you so much. Randall hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. No worries. It's all good. It's all good. Just fair warning. 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch to Springer. He's going to tattoo this one. This is gone. Oh, boy. Good golly, McMolly. I don't even know what I'm saying. Second deck home run for Springer. Springer Dinger makes it 4-1. There we go. 404 feet for the Springer man. If you're a channel member, now would be a great time. Drop those Blue Jay logos in the chat. Celebrate Springer. Ooh, and you know what we didn't do? He's going to put on the jacket. We're going to light the home run lamp. Springer lights it. Let's go, Springer with the dinger. That's what we like to see. Let's get him back and going. The Blue Jays adding some insurance. 4-1. Here comes Lucas as Lucas checks into this game. He's in for Schneider with the pitching change. They're playing a little matchup. Oh boy. I knew it was coming. Max, you knew it was coming. This went up high, but called a strike. 0-2 here to Lucas. What a great shot. Springer Dinger, let's go. Love that one. Love it. Wayne, how's it going? Welcome in. Lucas is going to foul this one back. If you could play any position in major leagues, what would you choose? Ooh. So a long time ago, I wanted to be a pitcher. Then I kind of changed to center field. I still think center field is in my youth, in my early 20s, would be the place I would want to play. Today, not so much. Today, it would be more of a first baseman because I can't run like I used to. But yeah, I would love to be a fielder. The Blue Jays continue to get it going. Maryland, how's it going? Springer gets it done. He sure does. Here's the 0-2. Lucas gonna hammer this one foul. Staying alive. Craig, what's going on from Massachusetts? Welcoming. Go Jays. Get a 92-93 repeat. That would be awesome. Tal, he hit it into the second deck. Second deck in the outfield. That was a good one. Tell you, when you buy those second deck seats, you don't expect a ball. As Lucas gives this one a ride, that's going to be just in front of the track and an easy catch. So Lucas flies out. That's going to bring Vladimir Guerrero up to the plate. Carrie Ann, hello there. Welcome in. A Red Sox fan, so this is a lose-lose match. Oh, Carrie Ann, yes. I feel for your Red Sox right now. I kind of was hoping they would beat up on the Yankees a little bit. So maybe they'll come out today. Springer, should best comeback player of the year. He's been great this year, Rick. He's been real good. First base coach. Hey, wait a second. I didn't know coaches were available to be chosen for that question. I needed Vladdy or Varsho to go deep today. Vladdy up here, you may still get that coming true. 2-0. Vladdy ahead in the count, only one out. MVP for Springer. He definitely, well, let me backtrack on that. Vladdy's going to give this a ride. This is going to the wall. Caught at the fence. So Vladdy is down. Carrie, I am a Blue Jays fan. I'm going for the Jays all the way. So, well, yes, Springer has been definitely MVP-like numbers. We can't forget Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette was leading the majors in hits and doubles. He is having an unbelievable year. So it's a toss-up between those two. But I think Springer's attitude, and that, you can't calculate in any statistic. His attitude and what he brings to hype everybody up and motivate counts for a whole lot. I'll be hoping when they come to Fenway, the Jays at least take two. Yeah, it's going to be a good series. I'm excited for that one. A little later on. We got Louis Varland now warming up, the right-hander, getting loose over in the Jays pen. Addison Barger, 0 for 2 today, swinging through this one. Strike 2 call, 1-2. Let's go Barger. Again, thank you everybody for hitting those follows and hitting those subscribes today. Here's the 1-2 to Barger, swings through it, another strikeout, and he goes down. Well, the Blue Jays are done. We're going to the top of the 6th inning, moving right along. Beavers, Henderson, and Jackson going to be up as we continue to move along. Again, thank you for joining us. Welcome in Blue Jays fans from around the world. We appreciate you all so very, very much. All right, let's see if we can find. Let me take a look here. Give me 1 second to multitask. For some reason, Sam can't type and talk at the same time. Why is this not coming up? All right, well, thank you for joining us. The Blue Jays are doing exactly what we need them to do, and we are happy to be seeing it. Hopefully they can really keep it going because they are awesome. Blue Jays getting it done. The Orioles now have to fight from behind, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge for them to do so. So the Orioles, while we can't count them out, the Blue Jays just seem to have the number. Coming up today, it looks like no Cowboy. Twarberg is in for the Maple Leafs today. Easton Cowan not going to be playing. It looks like Pexa is going to get the start potentially. Danford is back in. Chadwick today is going to be playing with Parsons. But Quinlan, Tvorberg, and Halinka going to be the top line. Barbaloni with Hames and Sim. Kerwin with Hopkins and McHugh. Kressler and Nancy going to be the extra two. So no Easton Cowan for the Maple Leafs today. We saw him yesterday, and like I said, he wasn't great, but we're going to see what he's going to look like going to camp. Hey, Jared, what's going on? Bieber not doing great. Not doing great. For the Montreal Canadiens, we got a young Jack-Eye, Kapanen, and Beck, Tuck, Rohor, and Thorpe, Goryev, Messer, Dunlop, Wang, Deneen, and Espa. Wow, we're not going to see the young stud in this game. All right. So we'll keep our eye on seeing what's happening with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. Did your boy win? Yes, Ken, thank you for asking. We did win our game yesterday. It was a 6-0 shutout. First pitch as Bieber comes in to Beavers in there for a strike. So it was a good game. It was a lot of fun to watch. Trey starts tomorrow, Anthony says. Here's the 0-1 in there for a strike, 0-2. Nice pitches by Bieber. Now he finds the strike zone. Lake the Beast, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Jays, go. Let's go Blue Jays. This one is going to be popped foul. Shout out for the kids. Yeah, Ken, it was great. It was great. I did feel bad for the other team's goaltender because as a goalie parent, I certainly know what it's like. But hey, it was a great game. The team played amazing all the way around. This put into play. It's a fair ball. Vladdy picks it up over to first to Bieber in time. Heads up play there by Vladdy. Not today, Rick. We did it yesterday. We had some fun doing it. It was a good game. But because by the time we finish here today, it's going to be, most of the way, probably be halfway through or so. Well, at least the end of the first period. But unfortunately, I do have a couple of things, got some errands to run this afternoon. So I'm hoping to watch that game on my phone. So here comes Henderson, who's 1 for 1 today. First pitch just misses. Thank you all for being here today. Come on, Bieber. Pitch number 87 about to be delivered in their first strike. Nice job. Henderson, he can be trouble. He did have that walk today. I should mention that. He's 1 for 1, did have that walk. Sealk, you are very welcome. This one catches the corner, called strike, 1-2 now. Good job by the Beebs. We're getting some good defense here. That was a great play by Vladdy. Heads up play right on the first base line. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Pitch number 89. Outside. Going to go to 2-2. Let's go Blue Jays. No goals, and otherwise I'm kind of sad for them. Donuts hurt the pride. In the waistline. Yes, they do, Top. They are so good. I haven't had a donut in a long time. Fluffy coming in with that subscribe as this is going to be poked into left field. And there's a catch by Loperfido. Thank you, Fluffy, hitting that subscribe button, lighting the lamp. Pitching probables, Yasavage tomorrow, Barreros on Tuesday, Gosman on Wednesday, Bassett on Thursday. That is what is expected. Thursday, though, just please make a note, it is a 1 o'clock game. Thursday is a 1 o'clock game. So it's going to be a fun week of baseball as baseball does continue. Oh, John, thank you so much. 2 outs. Here comes Jackson up now. First pitch by Bieber is going to miss. That's pitch number 91. Hopefully they can shut this one down. Thank you so much, Anthony. I can't believe we're almost already at 30. This pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1, evens it up. Tommy, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome all new subscribers into our community. It means a tremendous amount to us. Swing, and this is going to be popped foul. 1-2, the count now to Jackson. He's 0-2 today. 2 outs. Bieber would love to get out of this inning If he does, I gotta believe we'll see a new pitcher in the 7th. Let's go. Let's do this. One of the things I have to figure out in this new system is how to highlight some messages. Cafe coming in with that follow. Thank you so much. Hitting that button. Welcome in. What is the redeem for home run? That's a great question, Morgan. I'd have to go and look. I don't even remember. I think it's just redeem home run. This one is going to be popped, or sorry, hit foul. 1 and 2 stays alive. Cruel pleasure, those donuts. Look at Homer. Yeah, I could go for a nice Boston cream. I haven't had a Boston cream in a long time. Cafe, I hope you're having a great weekend. All right, sounds good, Carrie Ann. Thanks for hanging out with us. This one coming in, it's going to be pop foul. Staying alive is Jackson. Thank you so much, Michelle. And JZ, thank you so much. Lighten that lamp. Welcome to our community. Welcome in all new followers and subscribers. Blue Jays crushing it right now. 4-1. This pitch, swing and a miss. He got him.
Strike 3, you're out.
Great pitch as we go to a break. The Blue Jays crushing it. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Alejandro Kirk, Dalton Varsho, and Ernie Clement. All 3 are 1 for 2 today. Kirk and Varsho each have a strikeout, while Clement has a double and scored 2 RBIs. It has been a great game. Len, what's going on? Welcome in. Len, it's working over on the vertical stream. For whatever reason, it starts in the horizontal and it jumps over to the vertical. So we got to figure out why that is the case. So we got to work on that. Still a few little kinks we got to sort out and get going. Sam could call Finns at Bills 9-18 game. Yeah, we're going to look to do some Bills stuff coming in. We're going to look to do some Bills, but right now Blue Jays take precedent. If we do go around the horn over in the NFL, the Ravens are up 23 over the Browns. Oh, the poor Browns. Jaguars 24-17 over the Bengals. The Giants getting beat by the Cowboys 17-13. The Lions over the Bears 31-14. The Dolphins 20-15 over the Patriots. 49ers 16-14 over the Saints. The Bills 23-3 over the Jets. Seahawks and Steelers, that one is tied 14 apiece. And the Titans up over the Rams 16-13. Those are the games in action right now. If we take a look at the Major League scoreboard, the Braves and Astros tied at 2. The Royals are up 6-2 over the Phillies. Tigers 2-0 over the Marlins. White Sox and Guardians tied at 2. Twins 2-1 over the Diamondbacks. Cardinals 3-0 over the Brewers. Rays 3-1 over the Cubbies. That is set for your out-of-town scoreboards. And now it's time for Alejandro Kirk to keep this party rolling as we march to the bottom of the 6th inning. Getting set. Here's the pitch on the bottom corner. No call. New pitcher came in last inning was Ragsdale. I don't think I mentioned that. Ragsdale came in. He's up at 19 pitches. 19 pitches for Ragsdale. William, welcome in. The pitch count for Bieber. He is up there. He was in the 90s, so I don't think we're going to see him return. Hey, Lucas, welcome in. But far from, oh, I love me those old cards. Those old cards with the gum are great. We did actually just get our pre-order in for Upper Deck Series 1 that comes out in October. Bottom of the strike zone, called strike 2-1. Everything okay? Oh, what'd you get? I'd like one. Here's the pitch. What's that? No, I haven't eaten anything. Kirky in the hole, 2-2, bottom of the 6th inning. He's it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. GE coming in, lighting the lamp. Kirky gonna foul this one back. Bieber done for the day, Derek says. Yeah, when you get that pitch count up around the 90s, we figured he would, or in the 90s, we figured he would just be finishing up. Joshua, I think it was, I don't remember now. I got to go back and check. It's stupidly expensive. Kirk is going to turn on this one, hammers it foul. I think they're about 150 or 160 a box. Depending on where you purchase them from, some places offer free shipping, other places charge for shipping. But yeah, all the prices of cards are going out of control. Here's a 2-2. Kirk gonna foul it off, staying alive again. Keeping this one going. Varland coming in the 7th. Yeah, we saw him warming up earlier. Captain Kirk is here. 2 and 2 is the count. Nobody out. Swing, and he hammers this one down the first base side in between first and second. That's a base hit for Kirk. There we go. Stanley Cup upper deck is $1,400. Oh, the cup. Yeah, the cup is crazy expensive. But the cup is like as high end as you could get, Joshua. That product is phenomenal. I've never personally bought a box of the cup because I can't justify spending that much money, but I have picked up a couple singles of the cup. Ronaldo, welcome in. Thanks for the subscribe. Welcome in. Here it comes. Varsho, who's 1 for 2, singled and scored his last at bat. We got nobody out. Kirky on first. Let's see if Varsho can start this hit parade moving right along. Swinging, and he's going to sky this one, but that's going to be back in foul. No play on it. But yeah, Upper Deck Series 1 comes out beginning of October. It's kind of the flagship product. It's good stuff. Then if you get into like Ice or Future Watch, those are really good. The Future Watch is a great product because you get those Future Watch autos. This one coming in, and it's hit hard, but it's going to be a short fly ball to center field, very high, and that's going to be the first out. Kirk is going to trot back to first. Hey, David, welcome in. To Varsho, 2 big bunts in 2 days. Yeah, unofficially a bunt, but hey, it counts none the same. It is crazy right now, Donovan. It is crazy. I debated. I'm like, do I just not buy it and just pick up the cards I want? And I tried doing that with Extended, and then I kind of regretted it and ended up buying a box anyways. Nolan, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Ooh, that's kind of over to the side. Let's fix that. Whoops. Why can't I move it? This is going to be hit hard. Ernie Clement is going to step up here. There we go. Ernie has been a nice addition to the squad. He's been playing really, really well. So Ernie in the hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he just touches it over to short. Over to first is 1. Across. Not in time. So fielder shorts, they pick up 1. But Ernie gets there safely. Hey, Cadallo, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that heart. Thank you, Marilyn, for the rose earlier. I don't know why those don't pop up on my screen, so I apologize that I missed those, but thank you for the gifts. Very much appreciated. Laura Profito coming up now with 2 outs. We still have a runner on first. Jays are ahead 4-1. Here's a pitch up high. That's going to be a ball 1. There's so many different ways that you can support the channel. Charlie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So many ways you can support the channel. 1, simply by hitting that like, really helps us out. 2, by hitting that subscribe. Amazing. Being part of our community. 3, if you really want to take it to the next level, you can opt in for a channel membership. There's different tiers available. Or last but not least, we do have our PayPal. If you want to send us a PayPal directly, it really helps us with all of our equipment and everything and all of our software. So thank you to those who support us financially. This is going to be hit hard. It's going to drop in. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Lord Pafito hits a long ball. This is going to turn around. Ernie on his horse. He's going to come in and score. It's a double for Lord Pafito, who scores an RBI. Nice job there. And the Blue Jays add 1 more. 5-1 Blue Jays. 100 miles an hour on that exit velocity. His 4th double. Great job by Lorpafito to send this 1 yard. That was great. What a great shot. Needed that one. Needed Lorpafito to get going because, like some of the others, we know what he can do. Here comes Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 today. Takes this one low. You'll see in our chat or in our profiles our link trees, but I'll drop it in here. Our link tree has all of our socials, our website. It has everything you need to follow us all around. Strike called 101 here on Jimenez. Average back up a couple of ticks to 214. When you don't play a whole lot of games, every hit you get or every out you get really does impact your average. Swing and a miss, a big cut. 1-2 is the count now to Jimenez. 2 outs, but the Jays put another one on. We'll take that one. This has been a great day for hitters. Yeah, hitters are really, really hitting well. And we're doing it all the way around. A bunch of doubles today. Springer with the only home run for the Blue Jays. This is going to be down low, foul back. But Jimenez with a double, Springer with a double, Lorpafito with a double. Love it. Perfect day will be a Red Sox win. William, I agree with you there. I would love to see the Red Sox win today. That would be awesome. Tristan, what's going on? I remember one day you did a Blue Jays stream. You did like a game shown in 3D and Danny Jansen magically came up from the ground. Yeah, this is going to be hit hard to the left field line, and that's going to be a quick out. Yeah, I was experimenting with some new things there. That was last season. That was a lot of fun. Trolley Boy, what's going on? Welcome in. So coming up here, top of the 7th inning, as we're now going to the home stretch. Basallo, Mayo, and Cowser for the Orioles. It's been a good day for the Blue Jays. When we take a look here for the Blue Jays and what their pitchers have done, as we believe Bieber is going to be out of this game. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run. It was a solo home run, 5 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. A very good day here for Bieber and the Blue Jays. We expect that we are getting a pitching change and that it is going to be, and yes, it is. Varland is going to be coming in for the Blue Jays. Varland stepping in. The Orioles, they want to see their bats get going. Mayo had that home run earlier in the 2nd inning off Bieber. It was a big shot, too, to center field. And he wants to keep things going. This team needs to keep things going. He's going to be coming up in this half inning. They've left 2 runners in scoring position, runners left in scoring position with 2 outs. Has been 1, and they've left 3 on base. So they left 3 people on base today. So Bieber, a nice job. 97 pitches for the Biebs. That's a good outing. We'll take that all day long. To go 6 complete innings, only give up 1 run and 97 pitches, I have no problem with that. Now it's time for the pen to kind of step in here and continue to play well. This is where we struggled. This is where we have struggled. But let's see if the Jays can up and make this win a reality for the Biebs. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in, everybody. Look at this number go. Thank you very, very much. They still have to be careful with Bieber. He's still coming. Yeah, exactly, Trolley Boy. You know, I kind of thought 80 pitches would have been his limit the last couple games, and obviously they're comfortable stretching him and letting it go. But Varland comes in with a 3.12 ERA, first pitch in there for a strike. Nice one coming into Basallo. 0 for 2 today with a ground out strikeout. I think he's looking for a fly out to round that out. We'll see what he can pull up and do. Varsho kind of getting a little step going there. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good job putting that one in. 0-2. Real good pitch. Lorpafito has been a sweet addition to the lineup. Yeah, David, he at times has been really good. At times is kind of iffy, but he's still a kid, right? He's still finding his way. This one is going to be low for a ball, 1-2. You should go warm up in the pen. Tristan, no. I would be very curious what I could throw, though. I used to be able to throw really hard back in the day. I would be very curious what I could throw today. I know I'd probably throw my back out. And there's the first strikeout coming in. He gets him.
Strike three, you're out.
Nice pitch there by Varlin. 98.3 miles an hour. Moving that velocity, getting it up there. Whew. Cooking. Bad Monkey, what's going on? Good to see the Jays with a comfortable lead going into the late innings. It has been a roller coaster. And this technically is another comeback win as Baltimore went up 1-0 in the second inning. Blue Jays had to fight their way back. The knuckle curve is Varlin's one of his favorite pitches. He's been holding opponents to a 2.13 average with it, which is pretty darn good. Yakety Thack, what's going on? Welcome in. This is going to be popped foul. Varsho looks like the main guard from Shawshank. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to go back and look at Shawshank now. If you throw your back out, the Jays probably have good medical staff, right? No kidding. Me and Bassett can be sitting there side by side with back braces. I don't think I could get one all the way to home plate now. Certainly not in the strike zone. Here's the 0-2 up high. 1-2 to Mayo. Yeah, I don't know if I could hit the strike zone. I could get it there. I probably could. I don't know. We'd have to see. Anthony, how's it going? Welcome in. They will do it if the Toronto Blue Jays, where they are, they will get a bye. I hope they do. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, Joe. Welcome to the community. I think they will do it. I think they will hold on to this spot, but it's going to be a tough stretch. No days off. You got to go all the way. All the way through. Varlin taking a deep breath. A little smell of the glove. Here's the throw. Did he go around? They say yes. A second strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. Wow. Varlin comes in throwing some heat, throwing some strikes. Real nice pitching here. Gets him to chase it away. Varlin, wow. Cows are going to step in here. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Let's see if we can go 3 in a row. Varlin pitching really nicely now. Hope everyone's having a great weekend, enjoying some baseball. Starting to relax a bit. Here's a pitch down the middle. It's going to be hit sharply. That's going to go over the wall. It's a solo home run. Wow, it's a line drive home run. 99 miles an hour was the pitch in over the strike zone, and this was given a ride. This one just sailed right out. Wow. 388 feet. It didn't look like Hauser swung that hard on it. This was a hard pitch coming in, and it goes opposite field, and this one just carries. And Varlin is kind of looking like, are you kidding me? This was hit hard and just really sailed the distance. So 5-2 all of a sudden. Now we're back into a save situation. Baseball is hard. Yeah, it is. It's a long season. What did I say? That youngster, right? Carlson coming in here. Pitch is going to be low in the dirt. Varlin is angry now. He's angry. Thank you for that follow. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. The second solo home run of the day for Baltimore puts 2 on the board for them. Here's the pitch. This is going to be hit right up the middle. Grabbed. Jimenez over to first in time, and the Blue Jays get out of it, but they do give up one run. Coming up, bottom of the 7th, Springer, Lucas, and Guerrero. It's time to stretch. Get that stretch on. You know what time it is? It's also time for our virtual wave. All you got to do is find the wave hand emoji and drop that in the chat in 3, 2, 1. Hey, get that wave going on. If you've ever been to the ballpark, you know what it's all about. Get it going. Hey, virtual wave time. There it is. Here come the hands. Here come the hands. Who hit the home runs for the Blue Jays? Only one. Springer hit it for the Blue Jays. Gosman had 9 strikeouts and a 2-hit shutout. Yes, he did. It was phenomenal. There it is. Thank you. Getting those hands up. The virtual wave is going around. Everybody's getting the stretch on. If you're watching at home, sitting on the couch, put your hands up. I know we got a lot of people watching on the television, so if you're watching on the TV, get those hands up. Books, what's going on? If you're sitting at a bar, a restaurant, or a coffee shop, put your hands up. If you're sitting at the hockey rink because your kids are in hockey and you're at practice, put your hands up. If you're at the ballpark and you're just tuning in and you're saying, what is going on? Tell everybody in your section, put your hands up. If you're too bougie for the regular seats and you're watching from a private jet, if you're watching from box seats, or you're watching from the first class section with your feet up, put your hands up. There it is. Love seeing it come around. Libby putting those hands up. Milla putting those hands up. The virtual wave is rocking as the Blue Jays are leading 5-2. We go to the bottom of 7. How many games? Oh, I don't know, Ken. I'd have to go back and check. This is going to be foul back to first pitch. Springer stepping up here to lead the way, 2 for 3 with a double and a solo shot today. We really have picked it up kind of since August. Oh, Springer hits this one hard. Fair down the left field line all the way to the wall. Springer, he's going for 2. Here comes the throw. Superman slide, and it's another double for Springer, and he's feeling it right now. Springer is feeling it, either that or he just likes to get his clothes dirty to give the training staff or the equipment staff more to wash. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. T-Mac, welcome in. Great run in there for Springer. Another double. Here comes Lucas. Lucas going to find his way up now. He came into this game for Schneider a little earlier, shows bunt, and then pulls it away as this one is up high and inside. 1-0 here to Lucas. Let's go. Unbelievable. The aura of this Blue Jays team is pure fire right now. Let's do it. Lucas gonna hit this one. It's going to the left field side. It's gonna drop in. Springer's gonna hold up at third. It's a base hit for Lucas. We got runners on the corners. Oh boy. Here comes Guerrero with nobody out. Are we gonna score 6? Are we gonna go score 7? Is it gonna be 6-7? Which way is it gonna go? Can the Blue Jays keep this one running right along? They should coast through the remainder of the season. I don't know if they can coast, Douglas. They're going to need to keep cooking. Runners in scoring position. They are 3 for 8 today. Blue Jays don't want to be cringe here. They want to keep this one going. Outside. Strike 1 to Vladdy. Vladdy is 0 for 3 today. He wants to keep this one rolling. David says it's going to be 7. Vladdy with pop out and 2 flyouts. Runners on the corners. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he hits the catcher in the head with the bat. Oh, goodness. Swinging through that one. He hits the catcher hard in the side of the head. He's checking the ear to see if he's bleeding. Scary situation as Jackson takes a shot with the bat. Vladdy on the follow through. Gets him in the neck. Right here along the jawline in the neck. Vladdy, a big follow through. And it just comes through, knocks the mask clean off his face and gets him in the side. Ooh, he seems to be okay. Trainer never came out. This pitch down in the dirt. 2-1 here to Vladdy. Wow. You hate to see that. You hate to see that. He's okay. That could have been a dangerous play. Runners in scoring position. Vladdy has a 3.08 average. Come on, big Vladdy. No outs. Runners on the corners. This pitch outside. 3-1 now. 3-1. Lucas Got a lots of game. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Tommy, how's it going? It wasn't catcher's interference. Vladdy had a real reach, and he's going to walk him. Another pitch is outside. Bases loaded now. Bases loaded. They are jacked. Come on, Blue Jays. Here comes my boy, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 3 today. Come on, B Money. Let's see what you can do. Bases loaded. Nobody out. This is what we like to see. Barger, you want to feel it? Get it going. Bow, 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 na, 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 na. Now we need some 2 unlimited cracking. Get this going. Holy smokes. 49. There it is. 50. Unbelievable. Thank you so much today. You guys are crushing it today. All right. I'm going to challenge you. I don't know if it can be done. It's a long way. We've had an unbelievable day today. Can we get to 29,100? Can we get 50 more? If you haven't hit that subscribe yet and you're on the fence and you're thinking about it, go ahead and hit that button. Can we get it to 100? First pitch to Barger, called strike 1. 50 pitches now for Ragsdale. Barger getting things set. I appreciate you all so very much. Let's go. Here's the pitch. This hit hard down the left field line. That's going to drop in. It's a fair ball. Off the wall in the corner. It's dropped. The Jays are going to score 1. The Jays are going to score 2. Here comes Vladdy. Superman sliding in. They score 3. It's not 6. It's not 7. It's a snowman on the board. Do you want to build a snowman? The Jays sure do. 8-2 Blue Jays. Come on now. Wow, Barger, his 30th double of the season, picks up a handful of RBIs. Wow, that was too sweet. Great running. The 3 Blue Jays, the first 2 Jays that crossed the plate, Springer and Lucas were almost on top of each other. Vladdy coming in afterwards. Unbelievable. Yakety Yak coming in, Copal coming in, Emberly coming in, Albert coming in. Thank you so much. Lighting that lamp, hitting those subscribes. Crushing it today. Let's go indeed. And we still got more. Nobody out. Here comes Kirk. Barger on second. Kirky takes it up high. Oh, you're calling that a strike? Come on. Check your eyes, ump. Unbelievable. Kirky, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swings, fouls it off. 1-2. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Woo! Now I feel comfortable with Hoffman. I don't think they'll bring Hoffman in. Fred, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's get to 30. I don't know if we'll get to 30 today. Oh, what a day. A beautiful day for afternoon baseball here on a Sunday. It is 8-2. 8-2. Kirky gonna foul this one off. 8-2 Blue Jays. Bam Bam does it again. Oh my goodness. Paul, what's going on? Welcome in. Come on, Kirk. Let's keep the party going. 1 for 2 in the hole. Nobody out. Swings and Kirk hits this one hard, but that's foul. He jumped all over that one. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Stefan, appreciate it. Hoffman and Little will blow the game. No, I don't think we're going to see Hoffman today. Not with this lead. Maybe Sir Anthony Dominguez comes in to close it out. We'll see. This one down low in the dirt. 2-2 now. Here to Kirk. Kirk's got some good wood on the ball in this at bat. Just fouling them off. All right, let me crack open some water here. Got to stay hydrated, kids. 2-2 to Kirky. Nobody out. Runner on second. What you got, Ragsdale? Here's the pitch. Swing, and Kirky fouls another one off. Good at bats. Great inning here by the Blue Jays. And Mac dropping that rose. Thank you, and Mac, appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Let's go. Springer is dancing on the bench. He's happy. He's feeling it. Kirk is going to pop this one up on the right side. It's going to drop in. It's going to get past. Sliding to make the catch they miss. Kirky is going to go for 2, and here comes Barger. He's going to score. Lucky, lucky number 9. Kirky did not advance. He kind of faked like he was going to advance, so the throw from the outfield comes into second. Kirk goes back to first and holds, giving Barger enough time to round the corner and score. And now Tyler Heineman is going to come in as a pitch runner for Kirk. So a little bit of speed on the base pass. Kirk with a couple of hits today. Barger had to tag up, and he comes around. Heads up base running by Kirk to give a little psych out there, allowing Barger time to come in and score. What a team, Dennis. What a team. Heineman is in to pitch run. Nobody out, and the Blue Jays are killing it right now. 4 runs they have scored in this inning. They're up to 12 hits now. Varsho. He's going to step up here. Blue Jays are just saying, listen, folks, don't count us out. Don't count us out. Always has had their game. Yeah, they're on the game. They're on it. Jays are certainly putting some runs on the board because they know that Hoffman is due. Now, at this point, there's no need. There's no save attempt. Here's Varsho, takes it up high. No save attempt. So I don't think we'll see Hoffman. We could see Little, but it could be Sir Anthony Dominguez. Eric coming in, hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much, Eric. Here's a pitch. Gonna pop this one up. 1-1. Hoffman had 2 days off. Yeah, Hoffman, you can't pitch him in back-to-back games, but you also can't let him go too far without any games. You got to find that sweet spot for him, and that sweet spot has been a little bit of a moving target. Yo-ho, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's the pitch. This is going to be chopped foul again. 1-2. Technically, it is another comeback victory as they were losing 1-0 from the second inning. So they are just unreal here today. This is going to be hit hard. This going down the right field side. That's going to drop in. It goes off the wall and it bounces back in the middle. This is going to turn. Heineman is going to stop at third. A double for Varsho. Let's go. Blue Jays continue their hot bats. His 12th double of the season, and with nobody out, we got runners on second and third. They are keeping this one moving right along. Holy smokes is all I can say. Holy smokes. Great job here by the Blue Jays. Let's keep this one going. Thank you for subscribing. Sam coming in, Rick coming in. Thank you both. Adam coming in. Welcome in. Rick coming in. Everybody's lighting that blue lamp today. I got to move that window up a little bit. Here's the pitch in on the hands, but Ernie Clement swings through it. 1-1, the count goes. Herman, what's going on? Great to see you. Brian hits that follow. Josie hits that follow. Thank you both. They're 5 for 10 today with runners in scoring position. That's great. This is going to be popped up by Ernie. Terry coming in, hitting that subscribe. Thank you very, very much. I left for 30 minutes. It was 1-0 Baltimore. Steven, a lot happened. It has been a wild ride here by the Blue Jays. Their hitting has just exploded. Exploded. Ernie going to take this one down in the dirt. Ragsdale now 67 pitches. And I think the Blue Jays have been ragdolling Ragsdale. They've been crushing it. 2-2 here to Ernie. He is 1 for 3 today. Had a big hit earlier on. Swing's going to hit this one up the middle. And he misses it. Oh, the Blue Jays going to score again. You got to be kidding me. So what happened is he's running to pick it up. He's running to pick up the ball, and he's looking at the runner, and he goes to grab it, and he missed the ball. He completely missed the ball. Oh, Baltimore's defense got caught watching the Maple Leaf Montreal game, which, by the way, is 0-0 towards the end of the first period. But, oh, my goodness, a horrific play by the Baltimore defense, and the Blue Jays score more, and we got runners on the corners. It's 10-2. Toronto here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Unbelievable. Wow. And Jays are crazy right now. That was a very bad error. Very bad error. So there's the mound visit here. There's a conversation taking place. But unbelievable. What a play. When you think they weren't going to have a chance to get 2 outs, but they should have got him out at first base. But no, the bad fielding error. That was wild. TDFD, thank you so much. Hitting that follow along. I appreciate it. So Joey Lorpafito, who's 1 for 3, he had a double earlier on. He's going to take this pitch down low. Still nobody out here, folks. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. This is madness. Sheer madness. Do you believe in magic? This is going to be chopped up the middle. That's going to be a double play. There's one, and they don't turn and get the second one. So that's 1 out. Lorpafito is done, or Lorpafito is safe, but he gets Clement at second base. He's done. So fielder's choice. We still have 1 on with 1 out, and it's now 11-2 Blue Jays. As it's a little bit of a sack here, and we score a run. That's going to bring Jimenez up. I guess the Baltimore manager wants Ragsdale to eat some innings, right? He's up to 70 pitches now. This is coming in, turning on it. Going to be a foul ball. 0-1. What a ball game here, folks. This is a crazy ball game. I wonder what the line was when Baltimore was leading in the 2nd inning. What the line was to take the Jays for another comeback win. That would have been a sweet bet to take. Out of the 5 games I watched on your channel, Blue Jays have only lost 1. And Canadian Skull Dragon, we want to keep that ratio. That's a good ratio. We want to keep it that way. This is going to be hit right at the pitcher. He knocks it down. Going to scoop it up, underhand it to first. So they're able to get Jimenez going to first. Lorpafito is going to move to second. And we got 2 outs now with a runner on second, and Georgie Springer going to make his way back up to the bag. Springer is going to come up here. This was a sharply hit ball right back at the pitcher, and he had his glove in the right place, just couldn't squeeze it. Was able to knock it down, able to control it though, and toss this one over. I don't know, the odds might be getting close to Jays, even on comeback wins. Yeah, that's a great call. The odd makers may take that into consideration. This one is going to be low, 1-0. Oh, this is Ragsdale's major league debut. Is that what they just said? Here's the pitch to Springer. Let's fact check this. Ragsdale, it is. It is his major league debut here today. Yikes. In 2.2 innings pitched, he's given up 9 hits, 8 earned runs, a strikeout, a walk. He has an ERA of 27 right now. But Ragsdale's a big boy. He is 6'8". 6'8", 235. Why is he not in the NBA? At 6'8". This pitch comes down low. Ball 3, 3-1 to Springer here. Somebody ate their green beans when they were younger. 6'8". Wow. That is huge. 3-1 is the count on George. Here's the pitch. Swings through that one. Big cut down to one knee. Dang, walk my dog and miss 5 runs. Cornelius. Yeah, it's been a big inning here for the Blue Jays. A mighty big inning for the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch on the corner, going to ring up Springer, and that's going to end it. The bleeding has finally stopped. Gets Springer on the strikeout. Coming up in the top of the 8th inning, it's going to be Jackson, Holiday, and Beavers. Wow, what an inning. And it looks like the Maple Leafs have scored. The Maple Leafs up 1-0. 1-0 here against Montreal with a minute and a half left in period number 1. So the Leaf prospects up against the Canadian prospects. Unfortunately, they don't really show the stats, so we don't know who did score. But that's okay. Let's take this moment to look around the horn. Braves are up 6-3 over the Astros. Royals 8-2 over the Phillies. Tigers 2-0 over the Marlins. Guardians 3-2 over the Sox. Rangers 2-2 with the Mets. Diamondbacks 4-2 over the Twins. Cardinals 3-2 over the Brewers. Rays 3-run over the Cubbies. Right now, the Blue Jays looking real good. Detroit, they are way up, 6.5 games up over Cleveland. Don't think that we're going to see any movement there. Houston and Seattle now tied. Texas 2 games back from both of them. Sitting in the wild card, Seattle has moved into that second wild card spot. Boston on the cusp of dropping out. Texas 2 games behind both Boston and Seattle. So it is still a big wild card race here in the American League. In the National League, not so much. The Cubbies and the Padres certainly sitting pretty. The Mets just a half a game up on San Fran. In Cincinnati, can't count them out. They're 1.5 games back. So a little bit of a chase for the wild card in the National League. So lots of baseball still to come over the next week and a half to see how this one all closes out. The next half inning, we'll have to go around the horn in the NFL and see what the scores are like there. But right now it's 11-2. The Blue Jays exploded, putting up 6 runs there in the 7th inning. They did 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 6 in the 7th. And Tyler Heineman is going to come in relief as Kirk got pulled out. Ty France is going to come in for Vladdy Jr. and Miles Straw going to check in for Dalton Varsho. So substitutions all over the place for the Blue Jays. And on the mound, Ryan Borucki, he's going to come in 38 games this year, 4.91 on the ERA for Ryan. Of course, split between Toronto and Pittsburgh. Stepping in is Alex Jackson. He's going to take the first pitch high and inside for ball 1. Borucki, this is something he tends to do with the first couple of batters, throwing it a little bit high. Milwaukee is brutal. Randy Johnson, the most 300K. Randy Johnson, and this is going to be a base hit in a center field for Jackson. Randy Johnson was a machine. That guy was a beast. Firefighter Jimmy, how's it going? 4 blowout games in the NFL. Yeah, some big scores going up all around. New England up 30-27 over Miami. So Miami's coming close there. Huey coming in, lighting that lamp. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. I can't believe it. I challenged you all, and you all have answered the call. We are now 17 subs away from 100. Riviera steps in here. So Emmanuel Riviera hitting 244 this year. So we got a little pitch hitter substitution. This one outside. 1-1. Wow, nobody warming up in the Orioles pen. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, Alexander, you got to go a little easy, buddy. This is going to be hit hard. Taking it off the shoulder at third base. It's going to go into the outfield. Sharply hit ball. Able to knock it down, but can't make the play. So all of a sudden, Baltimore has 2 on here with nobody out. Starting to turn this one around. Loperfido is producing. We need him in the lineup more. Unsure of his status when Bichette returns. Shaw, Luke, Loperfido have been positive this year. Yeah, Roy, they all have been. They all have been doing very, very well. So Beavers is going to step up. 2 on, nobody out. Borucki in a little bit of trouble, throws down low. Ball 1. Got to keep this one going. Beavers strikeout, flyout, ground out, 0 for 3 today. Seahawks 31-17 over the Steelers. Wow. Swing and a miss. Good strike there. So now we got ends up and throwing. The lefty is up and throwing.
This is one of those tricky ones. Like, we don't know what Tony Mansolino wants to do, but if they score 2 runs here.
Let's keep this one going. Yeah, Alexander, can you just make comments relevant to the stream? That would be great. You don't have to spam random things. Here's the pitch, down low, taking it off the chest, Heineming, and hold everybody to where they are. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate it. Did see something. I remember, I think it was CNE. Ooh. These destinations coming in. Welcome in, D. If you're looking to plan a vacation, if you want to go somewhere fancy, Disney, Universal, all-inclusive, a cruise, check out D's Destinations on Instagram. This one is going to be a line drive. Caught 1, 2, and a quick double play. Catch him out, touch the base, and a quick 2-out play. Very nicely done. Runner getting back to first in time. But like I said, check out D's Destinations on Instagram. D, do you want to drop your link in there? Noah's Ark coming in. What's up, Noah's Ark? Great play here by the Blue Jays. Defense had to be solid, and they made a big play there. So we get a pinch hitter. Mateo is going to step up. Hopefully Mateo's going to hit a potato. This one in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Jays 11-2. Copal, how's it going? You are very welcome. Thanks for being here. Stromboli, how's it going? Just joined, tuning in from the UK. Who are the heroes from the Jays today? There are a few. The Blue Jays have just been playing very well-rounded. Here's the pitch outside. Springer hit a home run. He definitely has been a hero today. He's had 2 doubles as well. Clement and Lorpafito have been well. Varsho with some doubles. It's been very contagious. Barger with 3 RBIs. Clement with 3 RBIs. Lorpafito with 2. Springer with 2. It's been a well-rounded effort for the Blue Jays, putting up 11 runs on the board. Now let's see. Michael, thank you for the follow. Thank you for sharing out the live as well. 2-1 is the count here on Mateo. Up high. Borwacki brings the count to 3-1. Got to bring this one back in. Yeah, Bills are crushing it today. Long look. Now he delivers. Swing, and that's a foul off. 3-2. Full count. Tommy, welcome back in. Yeah, Springer, man, when Springer gets going like he has today, it just really gets contagious. The positivity just rolls through the bench. Everybody jumps in it. It's hard to believe this is considered a comeback win. Baltimore did go up to a 1-0 lead in the second, and it's been all Blue Jays since then. Timeout called. Borowski gonna get himself set. Richard, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. My NFL teams are getting squashed. The runner goes, swing and a miss. He strikes him out. Borowski does it. We're going to the mid of the 8th inning. The Blue Jays looking to put more on the board as they have been special. Nathan Lucas, Ty France, and Addison Barger. The 3 we're going to see coming up here for the Jays. Now the Blue Jays over the next little while. What just happened? What did I miss? The Blue Jays coming up over the next little while. They're going to start a series tomorrow against the Tampa Bay Rays. They're going to play 4 straight against them. That concludes Thursday in the afternoon. Then they start a new series against the KC Royals, Kansas City. Got 3 games against the Royals. Then we get a matchup against the Red Sox starting next Tuesday. That goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And finally, Tampa Bay closes out the season against the Jays. That's going to be the end of September. So we got lots of baseball coming up over the next little bit. We're going to be setting them up, scheduling the streams as we go. I'm going to try and populate our calendar on the website, samwellb12experience.com, so you can always check in and see what games we're expected to do. I'm still waiting for some updates to our hockey tournament schedule to see what those games are going to be, so we can factor that in as well. Plus, NHL preseason hockey kicks off September 21st with the Leafs and the Ottawa Senators going to go toe-to-toe to kick it all off. Lots of sports in the month of September. We love it so very, very much. All right. It is first intermission. The Maple Leafs were beating the Montreal Young Guns 1-0. We'll have to see if that's still the score. But welcome in, Eric. Welcome in. You Savage is starting tomorrow. Yes, indeed. I'm excited to see what he can do. We're going to set up tomorrow's streams a little bit later this afternoon once we get back from running our errands. So we will get that all set. Carla, welcome in and welcome in. Shout out to my dad, Daryl. Welcome in, Carla's dad, Daryl. Sir, I hope you're having a good weekend, enjoying some Blue Jays baseball. This one is going to be lobbed in, and that's going to be an out. Vasquez is going to come in, the right-hander. He's not a real pitcher. Vasquez, he comes in blowouts to pitch. He kind of lobs it in. Luis Vasquez. 35 miles an hour. Dropping it in. Just lobbing this one in. That's going to be called strike to France. You're very welcome. Another lob in, and this is going to be outside. It's going to hop by to the backstop. So he comes in, not a big fan when they make these adjustments, but hey, he's played in 32 games, had 47 at-bats, only a 170 average. He is a natural shortstop, and he's in here pitching today. And France going to tee off on this one, but drives it foul. I got to tell you, I understand not wanting to go through all your relievers, but I don't like putting in a position player to pitch. I think it just gets a little dangerous. Fired, what's going on? Welcome in. They feel sorry. Yeah, they do. This going to be hit up the middle. Great stop, thrown over, and France is going to be done. 2 outs here for the Blue Jays. Lanky, how's it going? Yeah, making his debut tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. We're going to be here. I hope you will join us tomorrow for that game. I think it's a 7:35 start, if I'm not mistaken. All right, folks, we are 13 subs away from 100. Are you kidding me? Only 13. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, hit that subscribe button for us. If you're watching over on the Talk or one of the other platforms, hit those follows, and we want to see you again real soon. Maybe they should have started with this guy as the pitcher. TT, that's hysterical. That's really funny. This one lobbed in, and Marger is going to hammer this one deep to center field, but that's going to be caught at the track. So a quick inning, and the Blue Jays 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the top of the 9th. The Orioles last 3, Jackson, Basallo, and Mayo going to be doing it. You're right, TT. If they would have put this guy in a pitch, maybe this game is a very different story. Bunch, thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Pro Rose. Welcome back. The Blue Jays looking to shut it down. We are 3 outs away. Unbelievable. What a game. The Blue Jays, 11 runs on 14 hits. Baltimore, 2 runs on 7. Both of the Baltimore runs have been homers. All right, if we take a look at the NFL scores, 41-10 Ravens over the Browns. Jaguars 27-24 over the Bengals. We have the Giants now 30-27 over the Cowboys. The Lions, good golly, 52-21 over the Bears. Patriots 33-27 over the Dolphins. We have the Niners 26-21 over the Saints. The Bills 30-10 over the Jets. 2 minutes left there. Seahawks 31-17 over the Steelers. And the Rams 33-19 over the Titans. Go Bills, go. Absolutely wild. What a day for sports. Is this a big enough lead that we feel comfortable? Hoffman isn't going to come in, but I'm very curious to see who they are going to bring in, or if they're just going to leave Beruecki in there. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Tyrone, what's going on? Ravens going, yeah. Onyx, what's up? Welcome in. Dave and Stromboli, thank you both for hitting those subscribes. All right, back to the ballpark. Wow, the 50-50, which is going to the end of the month, is now at $1.2 million. 50-50 continuing to climb. Look at that. Oh my goodness. What a jump. 7 subs away. Thank you very much. All right. Blue Jays stepping up. Borwacki is going to stay in. He's only thrown 16. That was 17 pitches. Hit to short, over to first in time, 1 down. Baltimore down to their last 2 outs. Thank you so much for doing it. We try to do as many as we can, Stromboli. Due to our son's kind of rep hockey tournament, we do get some games that may interfere, but we're going to do most of them. We are going to do most of them. Samuel getting set. Borowski, the pitch in there for a strike. I just want to be honest with you. I could lie and say, yeah, we do every one, but no, I'm honest with you. One thing you will find with me is I'm very different than a lot of other people out there. We kind of call it as it is. This one coming in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Thank you so much for subscribing. V Friday, appreciate it. Unbelievable. So close. Of course, we'll have Leafs count up as well. This is going to be fouled back. 0-2 the count. Basallo hanging in there. Great pitching here by Borowski. He's doing really, really nice. Yeah, Michael, I think they will. I think they will. Yeah, Todd, I may have to order some of those 50-50 tickets. If it's that much, 1.2, and if it's open till the end of the month, it could be close to 2. This is going to be hit. Fly ball, shallow right field on the beat. Diving and sliding in is Lucas with a circus-like catch. Great catch there to rob Basallo of a base hit, and there's 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. We got 1 out left to go. 1 out left to go. Who's going to make the milestone click of the button to hit that subscribe? Thank you all. This has been an unbelievable day, and this community is absolutely incredible. All right. 11-2, 2 outs on the board. Mayo, who did have a solo home run, he could be the last batter. Wild pitch is going to go past. Ball 1. Carla throwing some hearts. Love it there, Carla. Dave, how's it going? Join the Thunder Bay Hospital. Is it really? Oh, I didn't know that, Dave. I'll have to make a note of that. Love supporting some good charities. This pitch is going to be up high. Ball 2. Thunder Bay. Love a good 50-50. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Although I never do win, but that's okay. There it is. 29. I'm the 30,000 sub. Eric, when we get there, thank you so much. This one in there. Great job. 29-102. You know what, Michael? I am actually not sure. I've never looked at the Blue Jays 50-50 before. There it is. Rob and Michael both coming in. Thank you so much. He's going to walk him. So Mayo takes first base. That's going to bring Kowser back up. So really, they just wanted to set up a force play potentially. So 1 on, 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. Blue Jays want to get this one done. Let's do this. Bring in Hoffman. Hey, Luke, welcome in. Pitch in there for a strike. Nice job. Nice job. Again, thank you, everybody, for all the support today. Hauser getting ready, bat on the shoulder. Borowski delivers. This is hit sharply over to first. Picked up by France. He's going to step on the bag. This game is done. It's in the books. The Blue Jays come away with the W and a big sweep over the Orioles here. Wow, what an unbelievable game. What a game. The Blue Jays going 11 runs on 14 hits. They scored 1 in the 3rd to tie. They took the lead in the 4th with 2 runs, then a run in the 5th, a run in the 6th, and 6 runs in the 7th inning. It was absolutely a special outing here for the Blue Jays. The Baltimore Orioles get a run in the 2nd to take the lead, and then another run in the 7th. 2 runs on 7 hits for Baltimore. All in all, it was a wonderful game. Lots of contributors coming around here for the Blue Jays. I mean, it was wild. Jimenez with a double, Springer with 2 doubles, Clement with a double, Lorpafito with a double, Barger with a double, and Varsher with a double. Springer hit the home run for the Blue Jays. He was magnificent. Barger finishes with 3 RBIs, Clement with 3, Kirk got 1, Lorpafito got 1, Springer picks up a couple. It was absolutely magnificent. In terms of the pitching today for the Blue Jays, Bieber, he goes 6. Oh, Bieber picks up the win. He moves to 3-1 on the year. Wolfram picks up the loss. And if we pick this back up, I hate when the screen jumps on me. In terms of the pitching for the Blue Jays, oh, did they take it away? Don't take it away. Here it is. Bieber, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Varland goes 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 strikeouts. Berwecki goes 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and a strikeout. That was it for the Blue Jays. For Baltimore, it was just an ugly game all around. Their starter, Alberto Suarez, goes 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Wolfram goes 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 strikeout. Ragsdale, 3 innings, 9 hits, 8 earned runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And then Vasquez closes it out, just pitching the 1 inning. All in all, it was a remarkable day here for the Blue Jays. They needed that big one. Second period is about to start for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. The Leafs are up 1-0 there. If you want to watch the Maple Leaf game, I'm just dropping the link in the chat. You can find it on the Maple Leafs website. Go over, enjoy the game. Thank you for everyone who hit the subscribes. Thank you, moderators, for doing a great job today. We appreciate you as always. To all of our channel members, thank you for all the financial support. We appreciate it. And of course, to those who found us the first time, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, supported us the way you did, shared us out. You have made this an unbelievable afternoon. This couldn't have been done without you. This community is phenomenal. We will look to see you again very soon. We're going to get this week's streams scheduled coming up. Irene, thank you so much. We have a whole lot of fun. And let's do it again, Blue Jays. Keep this one on a roll. 30,000, you are in our sights. We're going to see you very soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon. It's 4 o'clock. It's time for lunch. Why not? Thank you for continuing to sub up. Bowman B coming in, lighting that lamp. Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate it very much. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but if you watched the first time on the TV today, you want to come in and join us next time, come on over, come in the chat, say hello, and join us. If you were just Ninja watching us in the background, hopefully next time you'll come in and join us and enjoy it as well. Libby, thank you very much. We appreciate it. It's time to go. My name is Sam. This is the SB12 Sports Network on the Samwell B12 Experience. Have a great afternoon. Have a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow. I am out of here. Good day, everybody.